Forgotten Fields. And on Steam it's saying it's a cozy narrative game about Sid, a struggling writer who travels back to his childhood home one last time before it's sold off. So we're visiting old friends, reliving memories, solving maybe some puzzles, I'm not sure, and play through sections of Sid's books in this warm game about nostalgia and the passage of time. So I've got big expectations, even though I never heard of the developer Frostwood Interactive. Also, I think I never heard of the publisher Dino Digital. Dino. Had a 3-hour nap and I'm having breakdown. Oh god, MC Kate. I hope you can sleep in the night. It seems like you have to fix something. I hope otherwise you're doing okay. He said the meeting was not good today. If you could reduce the sound level on the game just a notch. Let's see. Just a notch would be like this. Just a bit. Anyway, yeah, I'm super excited to play this game. I wanted to do this last week. It's really loud. Oopsie. Maybe it's a bit too loud. It's the music, I guess. Probably it's better now. Anyway, I never heard of this publisher, never heard of this developer. It's very, very indie, but I think it's looking really great. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I don't know how long this game is, but we will see. We will see. I'm just gonna start then. This train is just super loud. I think so as well. Let's go. Cozy narrative game about Sid, a struggling writer. Could be me. Hi, Josh. Hello, hello, welcome. The story begins with a girl, but she is no ordinary girl. She has a gift that bestows magic upon her, far beyond her own comprehension. One fateful day, her gift is taken away. I think there is also no voice acting, so this is pretty good for us. Her gift is removed. She loses her gift? Meh. This isn't interesting at all. Oh, he's just thinking about what he could write. Oh, come on, Sid, you can do this. What am I looking for? A good story. Sehnsucht. Longing. Hey, that's German. An inconsolable yearning for something one cannot. That was too fast. Sehnsucht. Oh, okay. Okay, I can run, but I shouldn't do this in this baby apartment. I'm feeling like I'm playing the tenants a bit. So this is my bathroom. Change clothes. Oh, I can change my clothes. I don't have a proper face though. Top. Oh. What? Red? Ah, okay. I mean, it's very simplistic, but that's okay. Blue. Dude, I'm looking like I was just escaping from the jail. I think I'm gonna take that one. Top jeans. Uh-huh. Oh, this is cool. I like that. Shoes. Brown shoes. The shoes are not fitting. I'm gonna take the white ones. Accessoire. Wayfarers. I don't have a nose. Maybe it's just so bright. Hawaii? Hawaii is just... I don't know. I don't like Hawaii. Base cap, remove cap. Nah, I don't like that. Remove... No, I don't want accessoires. Then we're done. You done? Nose is optional. Exactly. Make tea. That's a very small kitchen. Very small one. Everything is just one room. Look at bookcase. I don't read as much as I used to. Maybe that's the problem. Note to self, read more. Actually, that's very true. Inspiration, you're getting inspiration by reading more and more. I'm gonna wash my face. Did I just use the toilet? I think so. So I'm preparing myself for the day. Okay, but that's kind of weird. I think... I'm thinking. We're done with thinking. Okay, I guess we're just going outside. Or am I missing something? No, this is the door. What door? Door is not usable. I think I missed. Oh, maybe I should work. Examine task. Let's do this first. The Last Quest. #1 Times bestseller by Manbir Saro. Saro. What can I do now? Aleph is a retired mercenary, a sword for hire. Having spent his prime years doing others' dirty works for coin, he's now retired to hut on the edge of the woods to spend the rest of his years in peaceful reflection. I would probably not read this. All this is changed one day after a strange visit by a mysterious merchant, and after a conversation that turns his life upside down, Aleph leaves his hut and his quiet life behind and sets out on a quest for the 3 ancient swords. No, I wouldn't read this. He hopes it will be his final journey, but it may turn out to be his most perilous yet. The story is well written, vibrant, rich, and sensitive. An unforgettable story, and definitely one of the best fantasy novels I've read. The thing is, I don't like fantasy that much. Hi, cutie. Hi, Diana. How are you doing? It is high on my reread list, and I recommend it strongly. Of course. Favorite book ever. Just looking at the cover gets me all excited. This is how I'm feeling with Harry Potter. This is a bill. My name is Mr. Siddharth Duza, Electricity Department. Your current balance is quite high. Your electricity bill, please pay within 14 days. Ew, it's like 1,000. What is this symbol? I don't know this one. It's over 1K. I'm doing okay, it's just chilling. What about you? I'm also just chilling. Just started this game. Excited to see how good it is. This is my internet bill. And 2,999 rupees. It's rupees. Okay. Wow, this, I don't know how much this is, but our connection is 50 megabits. Maybe I should work now. Work. Turn PC on. Let's do it. The kiddos, they're doing good. They're very sleepy today. Taxes. Ew. I want to check my mails. From Sam. Any progress, any ideas? Hey, how it's going? Done with the grant, not the giant application. Remember deadlines tonight? A short, decent summary of the book idea will do. Let me know if you need any help. By Sam. Reply. Can I do this? Okay, I can. We just have a blockade, but not yet. I'm just not feeling inspired by anything at all. He's a very fast typer, huh? I've tried forcing myself to just write something mechanically for the application, but it's so bad and uninspiring that it wouldn't even get selected for the grant. Plus, I don't have any ideas in mind for the story except who it's about and how it starts, and then I descend into cliches. I've scrapped a lot of ideas because nothing's good enough to be selected, but I have today, and I'm relying on pre-deadline stress to lead to a burst of inspiration. Wish me luck, Sid. A pre-deadline stress? No, this is just paralyzing me, to be honest. This would just paralyze me. Let's see the taxes. I don't want to look at that right now. Understandable. Untitled new book. Magic. Sense of awe and wonder is getting glimpses of some place she doesn't recognize but feels an intense draw towards. Relate to powers. Must love her abilities in the beginning without necessarily being grateful enough for them. How? Can I do more here? No. Oh, I need to flesh out her character outside with some notes. God, I think I could never write a book, to be honest. I could never do. I was so tired this morning. The first class we watched the movie and it made me so much more. Oh yeah, understandable. Movies are also making me very sleepy. It doesn't matter how intensive it is. If it's just the first class, no way. Sleep mode activated, understandable. However, not figured this out yet. Because there is a blockade. Why is this so hard all of a sudden? Stop the girl, focus on the girl. Girl character traits. Alright, so what she's like? Nothing. Should she be confident and assertive or lost and naive? I don't know. Let's try some plot notes for the opening instead. Act 1. So yesterday we decided that it starts when she is at home. God, this is so complicated. Or outside. It's peaceful, serene, she's happy. Now this is reminding me of Des. He's writing on his audiobook. What about an audio? Yeah, exactly. Hi, Duke, and good evening. Good to see you. We see her immersed in magic as she plays with flower petals. Yes, she's one with nature, fresh, beautiful, full of the joys of spring. The grass is lush, swaying, serene, swishing. Flowers dot the ground around her. To her left is a tower, an old shrine. An old tower she fondly remembers playing here as a kid. Oh, this is nice with the imagination. And maybe a shrine too to her right. Its history is lost to time, but she has always felt her magic grow stronger around it. Hi Shoki, hello, welcome. We watched Schindler's List, so not the best movie to sleep to. That's, by the way, that's one of the best movies I've ever saw. I cried so much, holy shit. I think it's also one of those movies I don't want to see again because it was very emotional and very informative. And she's surrounded by tall trees, their leaves fall over her like snow. Hi Fox, hello, no, you're not late. You're not late, welcome. She's always felt a strange attraction to the forest. There was mystery and comfort for her nature. The feeling has always been inexplicable. Inexplicable? No, ineffable. Ineffable? Oh god. Josh, don't listen to what I'm saying. Her powers grew stronger here, though she never knew why. Okay, so we've shown she's got magic. She loves her powers and things are nice and peaceful. Now we need two things. Her wants and the main conflict. Let's start with her wants, the conflict. So the first thing she wants is to get her magical powers back because she will now lose them in the upcoming exciting incident. Ah, this sounds not that bad. Something else, a sort of subplot, a strange kind of yearning she's been feeling lately, sort of nostalgia for a place she's never been, an attraction to somewhere that she can't quite explain. She's been seeing sudden glimpses of this place in her mind. It's calling to her. She wants to know more to reach this place somehow. But, something is missing. I'll come back to this later. The conflict. The conflict is that there's some sort of dark force that's been looking for her. Voldemort. She's oblivious to this. She has no reason to think her life might be in danger. But as we're going to need an incident, she needs to get away from here and find someone. On this blissful day it happens, or on this fateful day, it happens while she's out in the woods. Her village is attacked by Voldemort. She hears the screams of chaos and death. She stands up and says, "Those sounds, something is not right. They're coming from..." She runs. It's always Voldemort. Ah, okay, now I'm her. She's running. Okay, the controls are kinda shitty, not gonna lie. Maybe I need to get used to it. I'm running towards, okay? Tom Riddle. I think we're in the story now. She walks slowly towards her home. It's so funny, I'm like the protagonist, but I'm also the narrator. So it reminds just a bit like a standard parable. The place she grew up, the place where her aunt and uncle raised her home, is burning. She rushes towards it, preparing to use her magic to put the fire out. I need a break. So tired, I'm going to lay down for a bit and then sleeping like newbie for 3 hours, I guess. Look at bookcase. Yeah, I know this. Like every time I'm studying, like I'm just gonna lay down a bit just for 30 minutes. It happened one time. No. We need inspiration. We have the same perspective in the audiobook. You are the narrator, but also character in the story. Damn, that's gonna be nice. Am I doing something differently? Get out of your comfort zone. Have I just changed too much? That feeling, has it finally left me? Ding dong. Pizza is there. All right, I'm coming. God. Ding dong. Oh. Wait, why can't you just ring the bell once? I honestly, I only heard just once. Why can't you just say like, "Hi AJ" instead? So mean. Aren't you supposed to be at work? It's Sunday, dude. All right. Now, I was on my way to Sarah's place. Don't know what's up with her, man. She's been acting really weird lately. Anyway, your mom called me over and asked me to give you some pizza. Now, where did I put it? Give you no pizza. Ah, this. A note. A letter. Letters are personal, man. You should appreciate the effort. She wants me to come home for dinner? Why do you sound so upset? Because... You know, Sid, that's the problem with you. You don't appreciate what other people do for you. Like me coming all the way over here to give you a letter and yoinking your food. And drink my beer, yeah. Hey, come on. Wait, shh. Dear Siddharth, your dear friend AJ was kind enough to take some time off from this errands and get this letter to you. I wanted to invite you for dinner tonight at home. As you know, the deal has been almost finalized. We're signing the agreement tomorrow, so I thought this would be a good chance for you to say goodbye to the place you grew up in. I've also invited some of your dearest friends for the dinner. It should be good fun. Oh, and would you be a dear and pick up some important papers for tomorrow's agreement from Uncle George's house? See you tonight. Love, Mom. So they're selling the house where you grew up. Oh man, I've got to go home for a dinner party. Ah man? As one of the esteemed guests to said party, I found this highly inappropriate and offensive. Yeah. Get the hell out of here, man. When was the last time you saw sunlight? Speaking of which, why the hell are your lights off? I mean, I can't... Is this a window maybe on the left side? Mom, I have a deadline. But maybe we're gonna get the inspiration over there. It helps me with writing. Oh yeah, looking reproductive here. In here, at least open the curtains, man. Stop messing with my curtains. I've got to finish writing the summary for the grant application. When's the deadline? Today. Around midnight? Tonight? Ah, that's plenty of time, man. You can finish it after the party. Okay, dude. I mean, if he only wants to stay there like for an hour, yeah, then maybe. I could, but I don't even have any half-decent ideas that I could cobble together. You're a creative guy. You'll think up something. I've been trying to think up something for a month. I don't know if I still can. Things have been feeling different for a while now. Well, that's okay. This grant is just bonus money, right? You don't really need it. Does it look like I don't need money? Okay, maybe not. So, what are you gonna do then? You still going tonight? I have to. Mom's arranged everything. She's already called everyone. It's the last day in that house and all. I cannot go. Trust me, the dinner won't help. No. But with a starving belly, I can't focus. Abdicate. Baby, you shouldn't just eat that much, you know? And then it's gonna be fine. Because if you're eating that much, then you're like, I'm just gonna rest a bit in bed and then falling asleep for 3 hours again. Plus, I've got to get those papers for the house too from Ethan's dad. I could hurry home and try writing something before the party starts. Maybe stressful. They get the ideas flowing. When was the last time you went home? Been a while, hasn't it? You could definitely use a break, and you really need to get out of this place. How can you sit in front of a computer all day, man? I just don't get it. I have no idea. I can literally see cobwebs form around here as we speak. Hey. Okay, jeez, I got it. I'm coming, aren't I? Sorry, it's just this dark room. It got me a little worked up, you know. Anyway, it looks like you don't have really a choice about tonight, so cheer up. It'll be fun, I promise. It's been so long since we all hung out together. You live right above Rohan. If I were living here, I'd hang out with him every day at least. Alright, gotta go to meet Sarah. Hopefully it's nothing and I'm just imagining things. Well, he's drunk now, at least a bit. She's probably sick of you. And now I'm on my way to ruin her Sunday. Shit. That'll make it too. Ciao, see you, dude. I'll tell you how it went later tonight. Good luck. Oh, I'll think up some story ideas for you. Bye. Oh, he's a good friend though. Okay, we got another mail. Is internet working? Oh, look at the tabs. Oh, I can click on the tabs. Subscribe. Book review. Got hard. It talks boldly about topics that are on everyone's mind but not their tongues, and the author knows how to keep good fictions flowing smoothly. While it probably isn't going to top any bestseller list, it is a moving and encouraging debut from the author. Oh, they're talking about me. This novel made me feel pain, love, an unexpected sense of nostalgia, and left me excited to go ahead and live my best life despite all the hardships. To wear my heart on my sleeve and leave myself open and vulnerable to all the good and painful experiences this world has to offer. Damn, that's a really nice review over there. Nice critics. Wow, a Tower of Yesterday. Wow. That's a huge compliment. Can I subscribe? No, just fake. A late 20s realization, is this it? Things are going pretty well in general. You graduated from your college with honors, managed to tame that student debt, and after stumbling around and experimenting with a bunch of different jobs and internships with varying levels of excitement and pay, things have finally begun to feel stable. The current job is good. You've got yourself an apartment and possibly even moved in with your partner. You've figured out a schedule for your daily tasks, groceries, cleaning, gym, commute, all of their allotted time and space, and you're able to stay on top of those as long as you commit to them every day, day after day, after day, after. One evening after work, as you sit down to relax with a cup of coffee as usual, the thought floats by you. Is this it? Is every day from this point on going to be a variation of this? You remember how you used to love cuddling up with a good book and a cup of coffee after a day filled with studies and projects back in college. It felt special. You weren't in control of your life yet, but one day when you had your own place, a stable job and a loving family, you'd be able to enjoy a cozy cup of coffee whenever you wanted to. Strangely, you seem to be getting sick of this coffee ritual too. It's just another thing you do every day without even thinking about it. What happened, you think? Who decided it was a good idea to front-load life with all the excitement and possibly new experiences? And it's hard to disagree with that. In your first 30 years, you experience all the excitement or terror of going to school, making friends, having your first kiss, falling in love for the first time, driving your first car, getting drunk, navigating education and starting a career, discovering your true calling, getting married, having children. You get what I mean. But from this point on, it looks like you have one task: maintenance. Now it's your job to maintain everything you've built so far every day for the rest of your life. It's obvious, right? Or is it? That was quite interesting. Maintenance. Maybe that's the important part. View royalties on units. View units sold and royalties earned for Tower of Yesterday between April 4th, 2019 and August 4th, 2000. I mean, it's always like this. It's published and then, yeah, it's kind of dropping down. Writing for market. How do you write what sells while maintaining creative freedom? Adapting your work for the market doesn't have to be soul-sucking process. Money is important, and if you can't sell more and earn more, you can't write. And that's really all we want to do, right? In today's post, we'll find out how your next book can be tweaked to sit well in the current market. These are strategies you can apply at any time in the future. They are more a set of guidelines by which you can make your own decisions, rather than spoon-fed, direct and specific only to today's market. Okay, so this is like a guide, but we don't need this. I want to check the mails now. Oh, I didn't reply. Oh, we're thinking about the letter now. Okay, let's see. Are we overthinking again? I think so. But we're going for the dinner. It's gonna be the last day. It's gonna be the last evening in the house we grew up. Every time the screen is just black, I'm just thinking, shit, the game crashed. Here we are. Ah! It's looking nice. I guess that's the house. That's a big one. Holy moly. It's gonna be a long journey. I need my trusty scooter. It was somewhere else. I look at. Nah, rent's not due for a few more days. I'll talk to Ron then. Although it has been a while since we hung out. I don't want to interrupt this Sunday. His Sunday best to just be on my way. On my way. You scooter. Is it even working? Doesn't sound like it, but now. Damn, so much for being a trusty old bike. Oh, who's this? Oi, Sid, what are you doing outdoors? Oh, hey, Rohan. My stupid bike won't start. Oh, you're heading home for the party already? Yeah, man, I've got work to do. Applying for a grant, the deadline's today, so I'm going early so I can get it done. Well, a busted bike isn't gonna help with that. I'd give you a lift. It'd be fun to go on a road trip again. It's been a while. But I've got a scuba classes too. What is scuba? Ah, no worries, man. Wait, scuba what? I'll tell you about it later. Come on, let's see what's up with your bike. Dead. Okay, first thing first, try turning it on. Oh god. Alright, now have you got enough fuel? It seems very empty. Ah, a bit. Oh, it's empty? Well, I thought you have to go one bar down. Ah, diving. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Extreme snorkeling. Oh, God. I would not do that. We can't trust the gosh. Gosh, though? Check in the fuel tank to see if it's really empty. Don't trust. Open seat. Yep, there's nothing there. It's at least half full. It's really fun. The thing is, I'm very scared of the water. It could be the battery then. Do I have to repair the... No! Try the horn. Where's my mouse? Ah. Where am I clicking? Ah! So the battery's fine? Please don't remind me of the battery. Like every winter, I'm so scared my car is not starting. Yep, it looks like the spark plug's gone. This could be a job for Fox, to be honest. We did this in the Philippines. I think I would like to try it at least once, but I'm actually scared of the water. Should I take the bus then? God, I hate taking the bus. Hey, I'm always taking the bus. Nah, we'll work it out. The spark plug probably needs cleaning. You know, if you took the bike out regularly, it'd run better. You should have come last Sunday with AJ and me. You live right upstairs, but I barely see you anymore. You've been here about a year, and we've all got together, what, like thrice? Yeah, but I can't enjoy myself on a trip when my mind's on work. You need to leave all that behind you sometimes, man. You'll burn yourself out. And that's the thing. I'm also like this. Like, if I know, like, I have to do something, I can't let it go. I want to finish it first so I can enjoy everything else. That's very annoying. That's very, very annoying. I mean, when you write the book first, we were out almost every weekend. Yeah, but this time it feels different. I'm Phenexa, dude. I can't do that. I can definitely do that. Yeah, I had a feeling. Damn, Fox. Everyone needs Fox in his life, to be honest. Very talented. I can't do that. It's giving me pain in my stomach just by thinking of it. Because I have no skills. Everyone's busy with their own lives. They've got commitments. It's not carefree like before. It wasn't carefree even back then, man. Something is always going on. I feel like trying to recapture how good that time was might actually spoil the memory. It hasn't lost its charm, if that's what you mean. We're not trying to relive anything. It's just making more of it in the present. I'm so glad tonight's happening. I guess. Dude, look at my shoulders. I'm always looking so upset. That was all 3 years ago, those weekend trips while I was writing my first book. Yeah, bloody hell, I guess it was. Feels like just yesterday. Time flies? It's scary, really. That's what I'm saying. Come with us. It won't be those days that way. It'll be these days. You got a point. Alright then, let's fix this bike. Oh, I'll loan my tools to Mr. Jacobs. Who's that? Who? Mr. Jacobs, the old man next door. Never met him. Well, this is your chance. Go say hi. I'm scared. Oh no, I don't want to say hi to a stranger. Is this the house? No. Oh, those are chickens. And my chicken is also talking to me. Oh, maybe he's here. Mr. Jacobs, the houses are so beautiful here. Mr. Jacobs? Bloody hell, Harry. Yes? I'm Sid. I live above Rohan's place. He said you'd borrowed his tools. Well then, you're stuck as good as I am. The tools are locked inside this box of mine, and I left the goddamn keys. Oh no. Where? Over that old fool's place. That Fernandez. I went there to play chess the other day. Had a fight with him. That old fool can never play a simple game. He either cheats or acts dumb about it. Cheetah. I, of course, flipped the board and stormed out. He flipped the board and stormed out of there and left my keys on this table. Look like a bloody idiot. Bloody. Oh well, I need those tools urgently. Don't expect me to ask him. I'm never talking to him again. I've had about enough of this nonsense. You'll have to get the keys, but listen. Don't tell him I left my keys there. He'll be laughing about it for a month, and my house faces his stupid garden too. No, that would be bad. Just be discreet about it, would you? Alright, Mr. Jacobs. I'll see what I can do. So the keys are... I can't walk all the way. I'll need my bike. Okay, let's see. So I would assume this is his house. Can we talk to... No, we can't. Maybe I can go behind. No, I can't, right? No. Maybe it's on the other side? Why is he repairing the bike over there then? I am confused once again. Oh, here! That's the key. Yoink! But he's right there. There's no way to get it without being seen. Well, I have to go the other way around then. Let's talk to him. Mr. Fernandez? Yes? I'm Sid. I live above Rohan's place. Ah, yes, you've been here a while. Nice to finally meet you. Tell me, how can I help you on this fine Sunday, son? I need the keys. Your dog digging up your front garden? Mr. Jacobs left his keys at your place? Let's lie a bit. I think I saw your dog digging up the plants in your front garden. I don't have a dog. Oh, no. Stray dog. Did I leave the gate open? Thanks, kiddo. Oh, I mean kid. Oops, I just clicked it away. Well, here goes. Well, I'm a... Okay! What was that? I did... Well, what do we have here? Did he catch me now? Oh, Jacob! Ah, shit. This is your work? You set this boy up to steal your keys? Oh. He caught us. I needed my keys. I don't know how they got there. Yeah, right. How would you? You left like your baby as always, crying over a little bit of my tactics. Your tactics are cheating. It's all the same. We make the games, we make the rules. But sending someone over that trespasses my property. You boy, your name is Sid, right? Yes. A dog's digging up my plants, huh? I'm not gonna forget this one for a while. Some guts on this one. Oh, he's laughing at least. He gave me bloody heart attack, you know that? Classic. Jacob, listen. Mary's making tea and snacks. It's almost 11. You know how I get if I miss my Sunday game? I don't play with cheetahs. That sounds like me when I'm talking to newbie. Hey, I won't cheat. Okay, fine. I'll teach you my new rules. I can live with that. I knew you'd come around. Hold on, Sid. I'll get you your tools. I need my tools, baby. Oh, this is my backpack. Thanks, Mr. Jacobs. See, Sid, don't jump over my walls anymore, okay? We'll see. Well, we'll see. I won't. A stray dog in my garden. Haha, beautiful. Bloody hell, you Scooter. Well, looks like you had a little adventure with the old guys. Glad they pitched up, I guess. Don't worry, they'll be back at it again in a few days. And here I thought I was making difference in the world. Let's start by making difference in your bike. Alright, pop the seat for me. Oh god. Okay, let's open the seat. See those bolts? Open them up. tap. But I'm pressing. Ah, okay. Equip. What am I doing? I'm such a super talent. Holy shit. Beautiful. I need to take a look at the engine. Look at the chicken in the background. Alright, can you pull out the plug wire? Maybe. Oh god, does this even make sense? Oh boy, yep. Relax, it's simple stuff. Plug wire. Okay, that's the spark plug. Take it out. What is this spark plug? Good job, give it to me and I'll clean it up. Ah, the Zünder. Ah, hold on for a second though. Take a break. What's the grant you mentioned? I'm pitching a story for it. Basically for some money I can live off while I write my next book. That's awesome, kid. No, not awesome. I can't think of anything. Now it's broken. Jimmy. To be honest, I'm glad it's just clicking around. Why is it broken now? Still uninspired, huh? It's like I'm a different person, man. Maybe it's my memory. It's failing and I've forgotten how to do this thing. No chance this is for you. This is who you are. It'll come sooner or later. Sometimes I wonder if I should have just gotten a regular job. No, dude, you crazy? This thing you're doing now is so right for you. Plus, you'd probably get fired on the second day. Definitely. But it'd also be nice to, say, have a place of my own too, for instance. You saved my life renting me the upstairs place so cheap, but I get it. But it's not like I bought this place or anything, right? It's a family property. It'll all come, man. You'll make it big. Just stick with it. Oh, what a nice person. He's believing in us. As long as I can support myself while loving what I do, I'll be happy. At the moment, it's kind of neither. Honestly, I'd take any one of those two. It's at least gotta be worth it. He's such a good friend, yeah. Well, anyways, back to the present. What's next for the scooter? We should replace the oil. There's some in my truck over near the fields. I'll put the spark plug back while you get it. Ich bin der Laufbursche. Bursche. I'm just walking around. Take oil. Oh, yoink! Got it! Got the oil, great. Here, help me put it back together. Well, easy clap. Beautiful. Now, put the funnel in and I'll pour the oil. Open it. What? How? Dude, okay, maybe I should use the oil. There was text, but I couldn't read it. It was too fast. Blop, 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 blop. And we're done. That was fun, wasn't it? I've learned just a bit, I guess. I won't lie, it was nice to actually get something done for once. Where are you going now? You said you had a class? Oh yeah, so I've started taking scuba diving lessons. Nice, where did that come from? Well, I've got plans. Uh-oh. Nah, hey listen man, I'm planning it all out this time. I'm just sick of my job. Event management is bullshit. There are way more late night parties than I expected. It messes up my sleep. I work at odd times of the day. It was fun for a while, but I can't keep living like this forever, you know. It feels kind of meaningless. I want to do something that fulfills me. I mean, look at you. No, don't look at me. And I've always loved the ocean, diving something I've always wanted to try out. So I thought, why not considering it professionally? That definitely sounds cool. Just do your research before you dive in. I stopped myself from saying that. That's criminal. Well, alright. I look forward to hearing about the big plan tonight. Anyways, time to go. Oh, hey, congrats on your mom finding a buyer for the house too. Yeah, thanks. I mean, I really loved that place. We all did. And you spent pretty much your whole life there. So many great memories. That place almost feels like a time capsule. But life goes on. True. Very true. Sid? We're daydreaming. Sid? Are you here? Give me a sign. Oh, back to... Okay, we got some inspiration. No! She tries to put out the flames with her powers, but they're gone. She sees her uncle, who raised her as his own, laying outside, gravely injured. She runs to him. Uncle! I came as soon as I could. What happened here? Don't worry about me, he gasped. You must go. It is not safe for you here. What? But why? We don't have time. You have to find Voldemort. No. There's an old mage that lives in the ancient woods. You need to find him. You see, it's Voldemort. Only he can help you. Oh, maybe not. Travel west for 3 weeks, and in the ancient woods you will find his home at the edge of the cliff. You must leave at once. I can't leave you. The village is burning. I can't help. No, you do not understand. Listen to me. You must go, or far worse will befall us. This was coming for a long time. You do not know who you are, but now it is the time to do what you must. Go. Go, my child. She was scared. She lived here for as long as she could remember. All of a sudden, she had to leave everything she knew behind and take on a dangerous journey she wished time would stop. Frustrated and desperate to save her way of life, she tries using her magic again to stop the fire. Your magic, it will not work. Go to the mage. He knows why. Those visions that you keep seeing, he knows of those too. How do you know about the visions? This has been a long time coming. We tried to prepare, but you don't know who you are, child. Please listen to me. The visions, these flashes of a place she didn't know but felt intensely drawn to. She'd been appearing to her for years. Now she had a chance to find out what they really meant. We'll be fine. It's not as they want. They're after you. Please go at once. The immersion? We have to make it more exciting, huh? Game that? Okay, time to drink something. Sid, hello, you there? I actually forgot that we were daydreaming. Oh, sorry, just a second. Dying uncle tells her she must find an old mage in the ancient woods. Sends her on a quest. I think that's a good idea. Sorry, I had an idea for the book. Had to write it down or I'd forget it. That's awesome, you're getting ideas. Now it's just the basics, nothing inspiring. As I was saying, your mom had the right idea to get us all together at the house for a party one last time. I know you haven't been there for a while. Yeah, listen, I really should be on my way now. Oh yeah, sorry man, the application, right? We just haven't talked properly in so long, you know. Tonight then, thanks for helping with the bike, man. Nah, no problem, see you later. Good friend. Ah! Am I driving now? Unfortunately not. This is scripted. Hey Mimi. Check Discord real quick. No comments. He's sending me selfies. You're looking terrible. Oh, the music is great. He's sending me a picture having a mustache. Just a mustache. He's looking like Hammond. Shave my beard into a stash. The song is good. Newbie. Yeah, well, keep it like that, okay? Go to your work tomorrow like that. FBA, yeah, right. I actually like beards, but not a stash. I'm scared of DMCA, but we will see after stream. Please go with a stash to the workplace, yeah? Otherwise, you're gonna look like a baby now. Oh, Doggo! Woof woof! Doggo! So we arrived. You know, I love the details here. Hey, buddy, how you been, boy? Ah. Oh, Doggo. Come on, let's go and say hi to the others. Wow, what a house, dude. Ding dong. Hi, Sid, come in. We've been waiting for you. How are you, Auntie? I'm great. It's so good to see you. It's been so long. Your uncle is in the study sorting out the papers. Ethan's out being the house. He's been waiting for you. And come talk to me when you've got some time. Tell me what's been up. Yes, Auntie? Alright, let's see. Are you in this part? Ah, he's here. Hello, Uncle? Sid, so good to see you. I'm just drawing up the papers your mom asked for. Congrats on getting a buyer for it. Took a while, but it's done now. That's all that matters. Thanks. I still remember how the house looked before your dad worked his magic on it. Seriously? This run down's place? I said to him. He had that glint in his eye. He saw what that place could be. Always thinking 10 steps ahead of everyone else. Trust me, he said. And I did. I took care of the paperwork for him. And here I am drawing up the paperwork again. Things are so different now. Well, anyway, that stuff's in the past now. How are you? How's your mom doing? She's doing good. Excited to be moving out, I think. She's probably hard at work for tonight's dinner get-together. Ah, yes, Ethan told me about it. Oh, he's outside, by the way. I'll take me a while to get the papers done, so you should go catch up. Got it. Thanks, Uncle. It's good to see you again, kid. I can definitely feel there are, like, some sad feelings here. The curious case of the mangled fingers. Okay, mangled fingers have been turning up all over a tiny village in Kent, and the inhabitants are scared. 10 murders in 10 weeks, all committed with a gun, and still nobody has a clue who the killer is. Ooh, sounds like a good thriller. Interesting. Maybe we can look around more. There is another book on the table. Oh! The Spaced Adventures of Joint Robert. Illuminati series, okay. After colonizing Earth, venture capitalists led by a secret society called the Illuminati have taken over the galaxy, realizing that there is no place where people can live without competing with each other. A group of 50 hippies called Vigilante get together and create their own AI spaceship that runs on THC to escape the capitalists. What is this trash book? Guess Ethan's reading this one. Yup. Oh yeah, that was Ethan's mom. Wait, kitchen. The new kitchen looks great. Last time I was here, they were still planning it out. Oh, thanks, Sid. I'm happy you like it. Did Ethan work on it? Yep, all Ethan's work. Damn, dude's a good architect. He's talented. Can I go upstairs? No. Where am I going now? I don't know. To the garden? Woof! Oh, so many chickens. Oh, this is looking great. But where am I going? Hey, Sid! Oh, I think that's the right way. Oh, this is looking great. Hey, what's up, man? I'm good, I'm good. Watched the match last night. Great start to the bloody weekend. How could we let 3 in? Need a new defense, man. So did mom ask you to convince me to stay home again? No, I didn't talk to her. Seeing me and my career choices must freak her out, though. Man, so I finished writing up my resume. Still don't know whether to send it out, though. Honestly, don't know whether... Doggo's bugging, by the way. Doggo is just like, nah, I'm gonna go into the car. I want to branch out to the new horizons or continue to appreciate this. Dude, this is killing the immersion right now. Change is always worth a shot. Actually, I don't like changes that much. He really loves this car. Look at this booty. Change is always worth a shot, right? Always. It's always worth a shot to try something new. That's what I say. I know you've been telling me that, but what about the painting and money and time? If I move out on my own, get caught up in the big city hustle, I'll definitely be too busy for painting. I think that's the train again. I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of responsibility. First, I'll get relegated to the evenings, then every other evening. Then other things, people, course, responsibilities will take that time. Then I'll only paint in the weekends. Before you know, I haven't painted in months. If you love it, you make time for it. See, the easiest solution would be to drop architecture and paint full time. Your mom would murder me. Sean! Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't think I'd be able to handle that kind of stuff either. But I can't stand all his office timings, the approvals, the bureaucracy. Beer? Beer. You know what? Sure. You know, I'm a beer drinker in game now. Not in real life, but I'm doing this in game. Why not? What? Nice. Oh, I did not expect that. Okay. Anyways, how's the new book coming along? I'm living the dream. No, it's a mess. I've got an application I need to submit for a grant. Ah, yeah, you told me about that. How it's going? Well, there's this girl with magical powers, right? Her perfect life is shattered after her village is burned and raided by some dark force that's looking for her. She doesn't know why. To be honest, neither do I. Just the conflict that sends her on a quest for now. A vengeful quest after total destruction of the lead characters' lives are always great. Right? The Tower of Yesterday had a similar start too. So her home is burning, everything she knew is gone. Her uncle sends her away to find an old mage in the ancient woods. He says he has the answers. So she goes, but that's all I have so far. What are you trying to write? What is it about the story that made you want to tell it? What do you want to express? Well, I just want to express that world. You know, that beautiful otherworldly experience we had reading fantasy novels as kids. That sense of awe, magic, wonder, tragedy, and life. That was like Nirvana. You wanted to visit those worlds. They felt real in a parallel universe and maybe afterlife. You wanted to see those landscapes, meet those strange characters. That actually sounds like Harry Potter. There you go. There's something there, right? Yeah, but that's all there is. I can't speak about it, about the things I'll feel that I want to express. But I think I don't actually feel it the same way anymore. Not with the same intensity. Things are changing. I feel less connected to those worlds. You nailed that feeling in the Tower of Yesterday, man. I loved how it started, that monastery. The way you described it, I felt like I was there. And Arzuan's journey with Rowan, the old city, the great atmosphere. Their conversation, Arzuan trying to make sense of the world, his naivety clashing against Rowan's world, clearly very Demonor, and the battle at the end. I had anything. One the magic tragedy. It had everything. Just release an old book and call it remaster. Or just put pictures on it and then you can say it's illustrated now. Actually, very smart, Josh. Just write something like that. It was so good. I loved it, but that's what I'm saying. It was easy writing that one. Considering writing a sequel? Maybe, but not right now. I'm pretty sure I'd ruin it considering the state I'm in these days. I don't think the book is the problem. What you've got sounds like a good start. If overthinking, get out of your own way and just go with the flow. It'll come together. Do you think it affects my creativity because I do this for a living? What do you mean? This talk. Oh yeah, the talk is still there because we're in this conversation still. Because this is what I earn money from. It brings a bunch of mundane things with it. When I write, I have to keep the market in mind. I have to think about advertising and taxes, how the target audience will receive it. It's pretty much also like streaming. Pretty much the same. Whereas it's just doing it in my free time like you do. I could just completely immerse myself in it. Wouldn't that be much more mysterious and magical and retain the charm? I don't know, man. Maybe. But like I said, on the flip side, you'd be splitting time between your job and your writing. The more time you spend on it, the better you get. You know that. Yeah, but I don't know if it's about getting better or at it or just enjoying it for myself. You wouldn't have enough time for it to really dig into it. You'd be at your job yearning to go back and write. Well, then at least I'd be yearning for it, rather than dreading sitting down to write every day. Well, there's a book I've been reading. I stopped last night on a passage. I think you'll find it interesting. It's called Seneca, On the Shortness of Life. Check it out when you have some time. I sure will. Oh shit, Mom's coming! What is he doing? Was he smoking? Oh! Clear the ear, clear the ear! Air, not ear. I've got some snacks for you boys. Oh, wow. Oh, some snacks. She's even bringing it here. Oh, no, the dog is gonna stuck here still. Oh, no. Do you smoke, Sid? No, I never. Good, the habit never leaves you. Ethan's dad has been trying to quit for years, but he still sneaks in a few now and then. Now, where are you gonna keep this? Should I get a table from the house? That dog. Yeah, I know. Try not to look at the dog, but I'm still looking at the dog. Table? No need, Mom. We'll handle it. Thanks for the food. You should eat properly, working all the time. I sure will. Thanks, Auntie. I will at some point. I would eat it instantly. Oh! Oh no, the laundry! Yoink! I forgot to put the clips on. Don't worry, Mom. We will find them. Come on, sit. We have to find them. Oh, there's one at the cow. Uh-oh. Relax. I'll just grab it. Moo. Let me try. Moo. Moo. Wow, that's one angry cow. Got distracted with something. Like what? I don't know. Any ideas? Maybe we could distract it with another animal? Or do you have something in your backpack that could maybe use it? The food. The food. Uh-huh. But I don't want to eat it. So good. I just eat it. Nice. What do we do? Okay. Any ideas, huh? Another cow, maybe? There is some hens on the road behind my house, too. Maybe those. Or do you have something in your backpack that we could maybe use? Come on, I just ate it. Hello, kitties. Yeah, this one's good. Doesn't seem too aggressive. Come on, let's bring her over there. Uh-huh. All right, make love? No, please not. Don't be shy. What? Do you want to treats, buddy? Dog is still walking out of the car, maybe. Let me try grabbing it now. Oh god, I don't want to see this. Moo? Nope. How did that not work? Go away, cow, be free. Okay, this is not working. Yeah, the dog is actually still here. Ach, doggo. Making me so sad. Wait, we can't go to the tracks. Some chicken? Chicks? You sure about this? Oh, what a fluffy booty. Well, you always wanted to be a chicken chaser, didn't you? Living the dream? What? I got a chicken in my backpack? That doesn't make sense. And what am I gonna do now? What do we do? Any ideas? Another cow, maybe. There's her hands. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm having a chicken in my backpack. Please don't tell me I can eat it now. Talk to. Hi. Did you you just talk to the rooster? No? But how am I supposed to use that? Maybe checking out chick's beauty's fluffy booty. I think I made this. Oh, Doko's here now. Oh, Doko's not buggy. Laundry. Got it. For one. That was actually a coincidence. Hi, Tatami. This photo, the cold misty air, the tall magical trees. This was the best camping trip ever. Oh, inspiration. Oh? Oh, this is beautiful. But what am I? Why am I so small? Oh my god, this is looking beautiful though. Am I drunk? That? A small bean? Hi, Sinister. Hi, cutie. Thank you so much for tuning in. Well, where are we going? Dude, this is looking so beautiful. But why am I so small? Where's Sid? Has he fallen behind? Ethan, go look. No, it's okay. I'll wait for him. Sid? Am I I think I'm dreaming. Sid, you okay, buddy? Yeah. Should we stop and rest for a bit? No, I'm okay. Wanna see something cool? Look up. Butterflies! Oh, this was so beautiful. Dude, I'm such a sucker for this kind of stuff. It was a nice scene. I guess you're little because you were a kid in this moment. Yeah, I think so as well. I mean, this is the house where we grew up. So, it's very likely. Oh, there's another book. The Journey to a Place Unknown. A work of astonishing beauty by Rami Ismail. In 1992, Rami Ismail, having spent most of his years completely absorbed in his life of corporate law, began to struggle with this question that has plagued all of us at some point. Is this it? Led by this nagging thought, Rami set out on a journey of travel and journaling and produced what would become a landmark work in a travel writing. This magnificent classic explains the importance of the retreating to some place we can hear out thoughts clearly and give it into the calling that leads us to explore. He discusses how travel is similar to falling in love and why going someplace which is an ordinary everyday existence for some feels so special to the outsider. Seems like a nice book. How do you always find these beautiful jeans? To be honest, I'm always looking like for new games. I'm every day on Steam and thinking like maybe this game could be nice for streaming. I just love these kind of games. It's an amazing life-changing book. Borrow it if you like. Maybe I will once I've dealt with my backlog. My gaming backlog. Okay, let's see. Look at the book. Did you find them all? There were 5 in total. No, we're still looking. I just watched them too. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to get them. Okay, a laundry. Why are you not using clips, dude? I still don't know what to do with the cow. Doggo, don't bug around. Oh god. Is this an invisible wall? I think this is an invisible... I can't see. Nice train. There's so many trains here. No, this is an invisible wall. Unlucky, but maybe I should stay... Nope. Nope, I can't walk here. But it's looking so open. No, we can only enjoy... I love the sound effects here. The glitchy nature. This is like a game we played yesterday. Dorfromantik, just in close-up. Is this the train from yesterday? Yeah, right? We need to find a way to distract it first. But what can I do? A live rooster. I can only talk to. Need to give these aunties once I found all 5. I'm never gonna find them. Hello, Valkyrie. Good to see you. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Should we try again with the cow? Maybe another cow? Hello, cutie. Cows are actually really cute. No, I don't have any interaction left. No! A farm game? No, actually not. It's a narrative game. We are a writer, and we're looking for some inspiration, actually. Can I go through? No. I have to do something with the chicken. Talk to. Hi. Just talk to the rooster. No. Oh wait, who's that? Oh, that's my friend, though, right? What do? We need to distract the cow somehow so we can take the clothes off. I know what to do. Cool. No, I don't know. Distract with another animal and the cow, maybe. The cow didn't work. There's some hands on the road behind my house too. Maybe those. Or do you have something in your backpack that we could use, maybe? Not gonna lie, I thought it was the game from yesterday. Yesterday's game was so nice, and if we still have time, we can play a round of Dorfromantik. I actually played today so many rounds. I'm so addicted to this game. It's actually really good. I'm completely recommended. So where's the other stuff? No, invisible wall. I'm stuck, guys. Puzzle games on stream, monk ass. Nice car. Oh, I can't walk. I also want to go upstairs, but there was no option. Okay, I have to do something with the chicken. Doggo is bugging out. Okay, no interaction here. Oh, who's that? Some kids playing. When are the others coming? No idea. Come on, pass me the ball. I show you something cool. Chip it. Maybe I can yoink it. Oh! Doggo loves cars, apparently. Yeah, definitely. No, it's stuck. Oh, is this another puzzle now? Oh, no. Did you see that? You idiot. Oh, I landed on my butt. My ball, my dad's gonna kill me if I lose another one. Hey, Ethan, help us out. Please? Again? Maybe you guys should stop playing under the string. Come on, let's knock it off with a stone. What? No, I'll get a ladder from the house. Nah, no need. Watch this. Ah, suit yourself. I'll go and get my ladder if you give up. Give up? It was a cool shot, though. It's called football and not tree ball. They're doing this quite often, it seems like. Okay. I'm gonna use a stone for that. I think we're having a daydream now, right now. Or not? Hello, game? This game, to be honest, this game feels a bit like early access, but it's not. Ah, okay. It was just very low. Oh, my aim, dude. Oh my god, it's so sensitive. Is your aim that bad? Where is it even? Hold. Where's the stone? In front of me. Oh my god, the sense is horrible. Oh god. Okay, this is never gonna work. Where is it? Okay. Left click is holding. Come. Should I get a letter? What? But I can't throw. Okay, that was a bit too much, huh? Okay, now I understood. Oops. I need more stones. Okay, but this game sounds is just I mean, the sensitivity is so bad. I can adjust it. Where is it? Sometimes it's just disappearing. Okay, I'm gonna get that. Oh god, I'm gonna puke soon. Hello? Where are you? You have to be very slow, otherwise you're gonna lose it. Ta-da! No! Well, it's down the tree. Can I just go... Hello? Watch it, what? We got it. And now 5 minutes waiting again. I did this once, I came back and landed on... Oh no! Ouch! That sounds really horrible! I lost so many stuff, like, balls, like, different kind of stuff, always on trees, but I never mind, like, climbing up the tree. I always did this. Thank God nothing happened. Thanks for helping, Sid. Do you want to play with us? I'd love to, but I'm in a bit of a curry today. Alright, next time then. See you. Did I just say curry? I mean hurry. Alright, next time then. Luckily I didn't need stitches. Then you're very, very lucky. Ouch. What do we do? Oh my god, we're still having this quest here, but... no, I don't know. Give me the ball. Gimme! Gimme! No, it's not working. And now we're here again. I really want to help my auntie, but it's so hard. Oh wait, what's this on the car? The food, right? I wanna yoink. Nom nom. Distract first, but what? Use on the I need to be closer. Use on the cow. What the fuck am I doing with the chicken? Was that the plan? The cow just looked mildly annoyed now. Don't put the rust on it. Let me handle this. Rooster. This is dumb. It's got the cow's attention. Quick, grab the cloth. Oh god. Got it. Yoink. Woohoo. 2, okay. Come on, let's return the rooster to his friendos. Goodbye, little rooster. Right, what's next? Any idea where the clothes flew off to? I think I see one. Follow me. Follow me if you want to live. I mean, if you want to get some clothes. Oh, it's right here. Over here, Sid. Oh, well. Got it. Yoink. The cow one was kind of tricky. Where's the other one? Where should we look? I think I saw one. There it is. I was everywhere. Maybe not everywhere, but... Where are you going? I wanna follow. I follow. Here's that. Oh my god, I'm so blind. It was just in front of me. Okay, and the last one. Okay, you have to help me. Any ideas? See, come on. This is like the quest helper here. I was so blind. That was so tricky because the fences are also having a bit of white. Okay, I wasn't here before. Okay, never mind. I thought this is also having like an imaginary wall. Oh? Wait, you can look inside the tree here. Oh, yeah. Over here. Laundry. Can I pick this up? Here we are. Wait. I guess, well, that's a little out of reach. Help me down. Now it's reachable. Winnable. Really? Let's go look for a stick. Nah, no need. Watch this. Oh, God. Is this one of those mini games again? What are you doing, Sid? He's gonna jump. Careful. I think I failed. No, I got it? Do I have it? Not bad. I know, I should have been a martial artist. Let's not get carried away. Alright, let's go back to Auntie then. Rips was looking like he's dying over there. I think that's all of them. Yes, they're a mess. Ah, come on, better get these back to Mom. That was it was very dramatic. That was not necessary. Auntie, we got everything. Maybe she's in the kitchen again. Ethan's mom. Did you find them all? There were 5 in total. Yep, got them. Is this Boostio in the background? I can see chicken on the cover, on the package. Thank you. Here you go, Mom. Oh, thank you so much. I guess I'll have to watch these again. Anyways, did you boys finish your snacks? They must be getting cold. Come on, Sid. The beer is getting warm too. Back to the car. Oh, the beer. Because Mimi loves to drink beer. Are we talking about this car? No. Are we? Ah, okay, this is also scripted. Damn, the beer is all warm now. Yeah, if you keep it in the car, definitely. Did you catch the trailer for the new Killer's Edge game? Oh, yeah, man, they've totally gone mainstream, haven't they? The franchise has no identity anymore. Car beer, that sounds really disgusting, but it doesn't matter what it is. Like, on a hot day in a car, oh god, I hate that. The dog and the car again? I can't see it right now. Maybe, like, the back wheel? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, looked really focus tested. Exactly, got it. They're targeted the masses. What do you expect? Ah, money, money, money. Isn't that how it is? And honestly, my enjoyment from these games has gone downhill too. There's so much talking and so much opinions. Where's the sense of mystery, the originality? I wonder what game they are talking. Some things should just be left alone, but now something comes out and it just dissected, discussed and shared endlessly. And some things are first hyped to the skies and then it's torn down because expectations are so damn high. Cyberpunk. I guess you're right. I haven't felt the same way about anything that's come out recently. Compared to, I don't know, a decade ago. Things were so much more special back then. See what I'm talking about? Even football was better back then. You can't disagree. Music too for me. There's good stuff coming out, but it doesn't impact me the same way the old stuff did. This is actually kind of true. Is it because we were enjoying the stuff more when we were just kids, when we were younger? I don't know. Yeah, man, I feel the same way, but couldn't just be that we're getting older? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And that our favorite stuff came out during our impressionable years, rather than other things getting objectively worse. Everything was new and special back then because it was just our first time experiencing them. I don't know. That sounds logical, but come on, some things have definitely deteriorated. Listen to these boomers! No, you're the boomer, Josh! But maybe some things have improved and are better too, but I just can't see them because I'm biased. Yeah, it could be a bit both. Yeah, that's the dog is just... Oh, the poor dog. I don't know why it feels like things change after 2012 specifically. 2012, it's like so many years ago. Everything before that felt special: music, games, football, and then it all just took a dive off a cliff. It feels cleaner, curated, designed. Everything's got a PR team presenting a fake front. People would say I'm just growing old and jaded and being nostalgic, but it feels more than that. I really think it's social media. What? That what makes things a phenomenon, and all that discourse you mentioned. And being forced to create and present a friendly front to us consumers. There's a lot of noise, there's spotlight on everything. And barely anyone just enjoys something anymore. They're either bashing something or defending it. And one, two, toe out of line. It's a low controversy. That's where the magic and mystery disappears. Like, of course it does. I'm not surprised at all now that I'm thinking about it. Art should come out of a place unknown, mystify, and leave without explanation. Dude, I wish I could just talk like this with my cousins. Damn. Honestly, I don't think humans were built to cope with so many voices and opinions every single day. You might be right there. Don't look at the dog! Stop looking at the dog! Wow, we're a bunch of miserable old bastards, aren't we? Nah, there's nothing wrong with drinking a few beers and cursing the world once in a while. Yeah, I guess there isn't. Wait, let me give you a real blast from the past. What's going on now? Oh, music! Which one is this? Ah, I'm feeling younger again. Noel in the Garden. Oh yeah, I remember that. Hell yeah, I love this song. Yeah, why do we always have to get up so early for these trips? That's what the shit coughs. That's what the shit coffee's for, man. Come on, open it up. Steering wheel on right side. Hey, yeah, this also confused me a bit. This is the wrong country for me. Shit coffee. Shit coffee. Oh my god. This is reminding me so much of my one trip. Tastes like shit. That wake you up then? Come on, pass it over. How can I pass it over? Oh! Give shit coffee. Whoa, let's go, baby. Shit coffee. Dude, I didn't know that I can do this with my body. Oh, disgusting. Here, man. I don't want it. It's tradition, man. Hey, it's tradition. Yuck. Give me the shit coffee back on. That football field back there looked great, no? Been a while since we played. Man. Do you realize it's been 3 years since that World Cup already? Oh man, what a great time that was. 3 years down. I hope we get to watch the one next year together too. Those were some great days, weren't they? Yeah, guess what? 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 No. Want me to mess with your minds? Okay. Yeah. No. It'll be 3 years from now and we'll be looking back today and thinking about how awesome it all was. Oh man. Damn. No. I don't know, the kid drives on the left, so this car is number 2. This is abnormal for me, Josh. This is absolutely abnormal. Dude, I actually can't imagine like driving in other countries like this. I would cause so many crashes, I think. Holy shit. Even crazier, you know how we think about 2008 and stuff, listen to the music we discovered back then. Soon enough, this will be 12 years ago, when we'll all be married and with kids and stuff. Living our own lives in different places, maybe we'll meet each other after a long time. And we'll look back at these trips we used to take. So then these trips like today will have the same faded, beautiful, strange, dreamy feel that 2008 has for us today. Oh man, don't do this. And it's gonna happen in the blink of an eye, isn't it? No. 12 years from now on, man. It's gonna come sooner than you know. I'm not even sure if it's beautiful, it's just kinda sad, really. Great job setting the mood, man. Ah, you messed up now. Give me a beer. You can't even remember the conversation. So, yo Sid, where you at? Damn, dude. Those days did end after all. Damn, 3 years went by fast. Dude, sometimes I think about how bloody strange time is. Just last night before going to sleep. Existential crisis? Sort of. So like, I often talk about how 2008 was such an amazing year, right? And if you think about it, we weren't that different back then. Who we are today. More or less the same favorite bands. But now, think of your oldest, ancient black and white, fuzzy childhood memories. Some of those would be from when you were 10 years old, 2002 for us. That's ancient, right? Get this, there are only 6 years between 2002 and 2008. Just 6. That's insane because the gap actually feels like a lifetime. Now add those 6 years to 2008, you get 2014. You don't even get to the present day, 2021. Now from 14 to 21, it's another 7 years. 2008 doesn't feel that different from now, but it's 12 years ago, man. Feels like less. 2014 was just yesterday. The gap between 8 and 2, though, that feels like a lifetime. Time is weird, dude. It's speeding up. You blink and 5 years have gone by. Shit. Now I'm depressed. Sorry. I mean, childhood school and everything, didn't that go on forever? Up to 15 years old was forever, but the next 15 years feel like recent stuff. It's just doing the dots. Yeah, more dots. Damn! Alright, Seneca, looks like my dad's done with the papers. Wow, how'd you know? He's waving from the window. Oh yeah? Let's go, man. But he's kinda right. School time felt so much like forever. Maybe I shouldn't run anymore. How many times have we passed the city? I think quite a few times because I'm just reading everything so slow. Well, it's all done. Here you go, Seth. I'm gonna miss that house. I wish I'd visited more often. But good luck to your mom and you with this new chapter. Thanks, Uncle. Oops, I'm sorry. That was my bottle. I'll be on my way. Got a lot to do today. I'm sure you do too. Come visit us more often, okay? See you soon, Sid. I always want to say kid. Now, Mimi, you read quite fast. I'm trying. I'm trying. Bye, Auntie. See you, Sid. I'm having this nostalgic, melancholic feeling here. Doggo. Right, looks good to go. Define good to go. Why don't you get a new bike, man? I don't need a new one. This one works. Define works. It's what, 15 years old? Good memories though. Right? What you gonna do when you reach home? Work on that application? Oh god, I kind of forgotten about that. Ethan? Where's he gone now? Oops, look like my parents are looking for me. Alright, man, I'll see you later tonight. Ciao, dude. Think about what we discussed earlier about the best bits from your first books. Maybe that'll help. Come on, boy, let's go. We're getting inspiration from this little trip. That's good. Oh, raining. Let's go, Doggo. Let's find your car. Oh no. At least the part is gone now. Let's go back to the book. Tired, disoriented, and hopelessly lost. She stops. What now? She collapses at the foot of the tray, defeated, and falls immediately asleep. And? What was it that I told Ethan? What do I want? Ah, mystery, a sense of wonder. To see those magical landscapes and meet those strange characters. Strange characters. Psst. Oh? Oh my god! The creature leaped out, fixing her with its beady gaze. She looked back, afraid. I haven't seen of your kind here in ages. Is this a mushroom? He sat staring even more closely. My kind? What are you? What am I, really? I take it this is your first time in the ancient woods? It's understandable then, no need to apologize. I'm not offended. She noticed he wore many stones about himself, very similar to the ones around her neck. What are those? These? They're the reason I'm here. They are... What are they? Pieces of ancient stone from the Old Kingdom. They're scattered all over these woods. The Old Kingdom. I like that. I'm sure if I can collect all the stones and relics in these woods, I'll be able to bring some of the magic back. Why is this reminding me of Dragon Ball? Magic? Old Kingdom? What? You don't know about the Old Kingdom. My goodness, you are new. Tss, city folk. The Old Kingdom, a land of magic and beauty. And mystery. I spent all my time imagining those days. I love hearing Grandpa's stories about them, so mysterious and strange. Ancient and yet familiar. I feel I belong there. Sometimes it feels as though I'm actually there, but then I wake up and I find it was a dream. But deep down I get the feeling that it wasn't just a dream, you know? So I spent all my time in the ancient woods. Wait, his people already live in the ancient woods? I mean, I spent all my time exploring deeper in the ancient woods, trying to gather relics of the past. That's how I feel close to the Old Kingdom. Some of those stones still have a trace of magic in them. It's just a glimpse, but it's better than anything else. The longer I wear them, the more they fade, so I must constantly search for more. This talk of magic and glimpses was all too familiar to her, but she didn't know if she could trust this creature or believe any of what he was saying. She wanted this to be true. It was too good to be true, but maybe there was a way for her to recover her magic after all. My father says we must move with the times, respect the past, but find beauty in the present. Oh, that's a really nice sentence. But what's better, more beautiful than perfect? How do I know that those aren't just some ordinary stones you picked up? Ha! Ordinary stones, she says. No ordinary stone has magic within. Maybe you're just imagining things? Wow. It's okay, I'm not offended. You don't have to apologize. I wasn't about to. Incredible. Tell me, don't you ever feel an intense yearning and nostalgia for a different time? A yearning you cannot put into words, a fleeting feeling you cannot grasp? I do. How did you know? I feel the loss of something ancient. That's because it's in our blood. We can never forget something like that, even if we don't know about it. Hi, Kev. Hello there. Welcome. His words were compelling, but could he really know how she felt? Still don't believe me, huh? Fine, I shall show you. Wait! Come on now! I'm doing good, Cav. Just voice acting, playing a nice game, which it seems a bit buggy so far, but the story, I like the story a lot. How about yourself? Okay, okay. I'm walking on water. I'm like Jesus. Jesus. Oh, wait, maybe I should walk over here. Yeah, if you are just focused on the story, then it's good. But it's kinda clumsy a bit. There are some of the bigger relics. They're in some of the deepest parts of the woods. I don't think they've been discovered by anyone else yet. I'm scared they will be, and I don't know what'll happen then. They'll be pulled out, parodied, used. This is beautiful. Oh, there's far more to discover. Touch it. She hesitated. She was at a threshold. This knowledge could not be unknown. She knew this would change her forever. This would change her forever. No turning back. Ordinary would never be good enough again. She would be bound to follow her quest, the lure of reclaiming this magic irresistible, whatever the dangers. But the pull was too strong. I'm touching the stone now. I'm doing it. Touch. For the very first time. Like it. I know you. She said, her hands trembling as her eyes welled up with tears. It was her magic. She quickly blinked and tried to hide her face from the creature. Do not be embarrassed. I feel it too. I hope this resolves any doubts. It was as she'd known. There was no turning back now. She had no choice. She needed to revive her magic. She had to find the old mage. I mean Voldemort. Listen, creature. Creature? I have a name. It's Backrooklun. What? Sorry, Backrook. Back will do. I need to find someone. It's my uncle. I was supposed to go live with him for a few days, but I've lost my way. He lives in the ancient woods? Then you shall never find him without my help. Follow me. This is most perfect serendipity. You will find your uncle and will explore even deeper into the ancient woods. A true adventure. And so it starts. Well, I would have said at least physically fine, but considering my hurting, I can't even say that. Oh no. You should definitely go to the dog calf. Definitely. You're getting bothered by this for such a long time already. Since last week. You have to take care of yourself, please. I'm sorry to hear. This talking mushroom is smart. Very smart. Oh. The music is great, actually. No, no, no. God damn it. We don't have fuel anymore? It seems like it. Oh no. Shit. Oh. What now? Well, there's a beach. Oops. What did I? Oh no, I misclicked. Oh no. Ice? Hey, what's up? My bike broke down. You still have that mechanic's number? Oh, I think I called someone. Where are you? You know that U-turn near a place? We actually called someone to help us. That's good. Hey, mister. Hey, Ice. Old trusty at it again? I knew it was a risk taking it out today. I just hoped I'd get home before it broke down. Anyways, I called the mechanic and he said he'll be here in an hour. So I call you a taxi too for now. That is amazing, thanks. But it's gonna take him an hour too. Ach man. We're not gonna sit here for an hour, are we? What do you want to do? The beach, obviously? Aw, the beach. It's been years for me again. At least we're gonna get to see a virtual beach now. Hell yeah. Oh, this is great. Even though the trees are looking like copy-paste in the background. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Then look at the waves. No, it sucks. It's cliched? There's nothing new. I don't really feel passionate about what I've written so far. I'm just trying to force in my favorite ideas that used to inspire me. Well, at least you're writing something. I guess. Honestly, I'd rather just have that back, the magic, than be able to write again. You don't feel it at all anymore? Rarely. It's been fading for a few years now. You were always scared of that happening, weren't you? Are you sure it's gone? Are you sure you haven't thought about it so much that you've made it happen? A self-fulfilling prophecy because of the fear? Oh, I know this from myself. Maybe I don't even know. The scary thing is my brain's a mush. Forget feeling that magic and missing it out or being nostalgic about how it used to feel. Sometimes I have trouble recalling what it even felt like to be inspired that way. What if I forget about it? What if I forget about it, Ash? Ash? What would I even be done? I remind you. Oh, thanks. I'd really rather just have that feeling back than be I don't know, a world famous writer or something. I trade creating for feeling in a heartbeat. Really? In a heartbeat. It's why I created in the first place. I always envied you for having those experiences. I can never really explain what it is. It's just like a hum of ecstasy. Like a bright filter on the world. You can feel the energy in everything around you. The birds, the river, trees, the sun. You can feel the beauty of every vibrating particle in them. And all you feel is an overwhelming sense of awe of the beauty. But it's fleeting. It leaves you wanting more. Because you feel this thing and you can't explain or express it and you don't know what the hell it's supposed to be. That's what drove me to my hobbies and then to writing. In video games, movies, music. I felt like I was communicating this sense of beauty. These worlds, they almost have it. I always felt something special when reading or watching high fantasy stuff. The music, the world, it's almost heavenly. You've got it. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Finally. But again, because it's fiction, that little distance still remains, a gap that stops it from becoming real, tangible. That unfillable yearning remains. And then I have to write to try and satisfy that yearning, that maybe moves me a single percentage closer. But the gap is never bridged completely. But that's what keeps it beautiful now, the pursuit. Yeah, I mean, it was my goal to somehow bridge that gap. I thought I could do it through art by writing. It was like, I was in a boat out in the ocean with no map. I didn't know where I was headed. But all of a sudden the boat's gone and I'm not even in the ocean anymore. I have to build a new boat to resume my journey. And I'm worried that I'll end up spending a lifetime trying to build or find that boat again without ever getting back to the ocean. Come, let's go and sit on the rocks. Oh, I can walk at the beach. Oh, this is actually beautiful. Dude, look at the water. Where is she? I lost her already. Oh, I'm in the water. Oopsie. I feel like jumping, but I can't. Am I going the wrong direction? Maybe. Other people. Hi there. We can't talk. Look at the reflection. It's so beautiful. Crazy. I did not expect that. Careful, they might be slippery. Maybe, yeah. I think I'm going the wrong direction, to be honest. A surfboard! I want to use it, dude. Yoink! It is the smallest problem. My mind is a bit messy at the moment, which is a bit more a problem for me. I hope you can sort your mind a bit then. But that's the thing, like mind and body are very important for your health. I think I'm going the wrong way. What a beach, dude. Should I go back again? Should I just run back? It feels very unnatural just pressing S the whole time. She wanted to sit on the rocks, right? Yeah, the rocks are not here anymore, but there are a few over there. But usually I'm trying to not do the linear gameplay. I'm trying to see if there's like more or finding a bug and getting stuck again. Same, I love to explore. Yeah, I love this as well. Always doing this. Where is she? I'm lost at the beach. I wish I could just put the camera a bit down. But I can't. I shouldn't wander off too far. Okay, so this is the limit. Yep, okay, we reached the limit over here. Probably snuggling up soon in my bed, so if you don't hear something from me anymore, I'm off for today. Don't worry, just take care of yourself. Make yourself cozy. And if you fall asleep, have a good night. Which rocks are we talking about? Oh, those are also rocks. I shouldn't wander off too far. Where is she? I lost my friend. Maybe she's just drowning in the ocean. Holy shit. Well, okay. Wait, I can Wait, I'm swimming? I'm swimming. Am I breaking the game by doing? I'm scared. What the fuck? No, I don't think this is right. The physics are weird. This could be such a nice game, I think. The story is really great. But some things are bothering me. What? What the fuck was that? So I have to jump like this. Okay. You can barely even sit here anymore. It's just too tight. Come on, sit. Sit, sit. So I was thinking, maybe it's just mundanity. Growing up. Become jaded. There's nothing really new to see. No real new experiences. Especially in this hyper-connected world. You've practically seen every country, at least on the screen. Events on the other side of the world are known to you within seconds. You probably won't worry about events that don't affect you or that you can't do nothing about. There isn't any sense of mystery, of discovery. That's why when you do travel to a place, it feels special. You're lost in a completely new place, pretty much a child again. But when you fall in love, it's all new, uncertain, novel. Yeah, it could be. Or another way to put it, maybe, would be that nothing's changed and you're looking at the past with rose-tinted glasses. I've told you about declinism, right? People are prone to negative thoughts when they think about the future. Exactly the opposite happens when we think about the past. We tend to remember the positive events more than the negative ones. Oh, that's very interesting. It's an evolutionary mechanism. It helps us to get over the terrible stuff in our lives and to keep going. And you'd be surprised at the number of fake memories we have. You know, we remember things that never even happened. Memory is a weird, weird thing. What we remember is never the accurate picture. Tell me about it. Oh, this is getting philosophical here. The water looks great though. I love the water. I love the beach part here, to be honest. I think this is my favorite part so far. The person is nothing without their memories. Hardly human at all. Who even are you if you don't remember anything from your life? When everyone involved in a moment is gone, when no one is left to remember it, what's the value of that moment anymore? Yeah. Anyways, this is different. It's not rosy retrospection. Oh, look who's been listening to my psychology ramblings. Of course I have, but no, I know what I felt at the time. I was aware of it even then. I'd just be thrilled for no reason. I'd be constantly thinking how amazing everything was at that moment. I remember that. But then something changed. I don't know what, like it ran out of fuel. Or its time was up, and what I thought was permanent was only a temporary guest. Why are you think here? I did not start with you. Rude. You know what you said? What? A drink. What kind of psychologist are you? Oh, not that probably needs. Oh, spare me. Also came prepared. Are you serious? Your bike's not working anyway. Come on. Only I forgot to get glasses. Would you believe it? Go and ask someone, or scavenge something we can use as glasses. What? No. Yes, go. Oh wow, this is so beautiful. Damn, this is incredibly beautiful. What am I gonna do? Oh! I think I have just to go back. But I forgot to do, like, okay, let's see, talk. Did you find the glasses? Maybe ask those fishermen over by the boats? Oh. Dude, I'm pressing Q. Okay, slow. Very slow. This is so great. Da, 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 da. Wait, what was that? Tutorial NPC? What? What? I think this is a bug. I found a bug, dude. Oh no, it's killing my immersion. What? Cute, stream me out kinda. Hello? Do you have glasses by any chance? What? Glasses to drink. Sorry, never mind. Oh, drinking glasses. Yeah, I've got a couple. You'll have to help us out first. We're a man short. Oh, sure. Ever pushed a boat before? Get back there and push when I tell you to. Oh, God. Push boat. Be careful, don't get pulled under. Okay. Okay, on my count. 1, 2, 3, push. Stop, we need to replace the track. Oh no. So this is how it works. I didn't know. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, push. Stop. Do it again. We go again. 1, 2, 3, push. Q, 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 Q. Stop. Last time. I'm pressing so hard. Ah, here we are. Hey, what about the glasses? They're in the boat with the yellow flag. Keep them. Oh, arigato. Oh, he's gone. They're gone. Okay. That was fast. Got him? Act 2, plot point 1, midpoint. Cyril and Bag set out on their journey through the woods. Bag tells her more about the old kingdom, how glorious it was. She quietly relates it to her magic and feels how amazing it would be if she could share it and it wasn't something that only she had. Capture. Here something happens. They walk into a trap, are ambushed or are lost, and they are captured by the soldiers of the Dark Army. Flesh out how they are captured exactly. And then? Let's see what's gonna happen then. A white screen is happening. I also don't like the loading time. Oh, we're in jail. Prison. Ugh. Where am I? Do we have to break out? Back! Shh! There are guards outside. Where am I? What are you doing here? You're in a cell and I'm breaking you out. How'd you get out? They only caught you, didn't even bother looking at me. Rather insulting, to be frank, but I'll show them. Come on, we don't have much time. We must find a way out. Oh shit. Oh god, no. Is it true? Is the prisoner? Yes. Well, aren't we lucky? We're finally going to see it work. I've never been to the lower dungeons before. I'm so excited to finally see the Suns in action. Just keep your head on the job. We'll let her escape. We're dead meat. The Suns? What are they talking about? Unimportant. And we don't have time to find out. He can't see. This guy can't see me? Quickly, we must escape. Suddenly, it's a very sneaky game. Maybe I should just stay in the dark. Is this gonna work? I have no idea, dude. Hey, you, stop. Okay, no. You shift RT to... okay. Oops, hey, you. Well, I know it now. But where should I run? Maybe to the other... okay, I was just too slow. Oh, that's a nice change over here. The playstyle. What? You should have just hide here, but I don't know where he is. Okay, never mind. He's over there. Okay, the first time was the best one so far. Like, what? Suddenly stealth. I don't get it. I don't like stealth games, by the way. But I can't see him. Okay. Okay. Oh! No! That was... well, I was rushing a bit too fast, huh? Go into the cell again. That was close. Oh, okay, we got it. First try. Super speed. The controls are horrible sometimes. Not gonna lie. This doesn't feel like... this game feels like early access. Ah, okay. What? We're going deeper. What is this? Look at the mushroom behind. Ah, okay, never mind. Not buggy anymore. She gazed into the sands, falling endlessly from one end into the other. This wasn't like your magic, no. This was different. colder. She could see her village, her home. She was happy and she had her powers back. She felt its clutches wrap around her mind. Beck knew the power of ancient artifacts and avoided looking at the sands directly. He noticed Cyrodiil was. Cyrodiil! Cyrodiil, come on, we need to go. It's not safe here. Cyrodiil heard Beck's voice faintly calling out to her. Why he was so worried? Wasn't this what they were here for? What could be more important than this discovery? Cyrodiil, we must leave. We need to find your uncle. The guards could be here at any moment. She came to her senses. She had been captured and kept in a cell. It wasn't safe here. Oh, what? No, Tom, I can't see an exit. Some areas are not very polished. No, this is, I really tried to look over it, but sometimes it's just too much. It's pretty scuffed, not gonna lie. But the story is still good. I like the conversations. I like the sceneries, but the controls are not that good. Like, look at that, that's amazing. It could be like Anno. I should get back to Ice, she must be waiting. Did I hear Anno? Yes, you did. I mean the point of the top view, that was reminding me so much of it. And this scenery is also looking so good. How can I... Hello? This is where we came from! Oh my god, you see? Go boy! You got it! Maybe I have to die again. There must be another way. Okay, I'm pressing Q. This is to jump, but he's not jumping. Sid! Oh my god, Sid, why are you doing this to me? I'm losing my patience. No, I hate this part. Alright, easy now. Okay, we got it. Slowly. We don't want to break the game. We got it. Glasses, Sid, give them to me. Open inventory. Let's do it. Look, we had a little fun pushing the boat out. All that exercise now really need that drink. Here you go. Dude, today we're drinking a lot, huh? So, how's your mom doing? Well, she's great. Thrilled for a new adventure. I'm happy for her. It's good for her to look close to her friends. Yeah, not much of a social life now since she retired. And you? How do you feel about leaving that place? I mean, I know it's been over a year since you left, but yeah, I knew she'd been planning this for a while anyways. You loved that little groom of yours, didn't you? Do you know what I call Nebra's character in the audiobook? Sid? What a coincidence. No, I didn't know that. Funny. I don't know, a couple of years ago it would have really bothered me. Not so sure anymore. How's Nikhil? Ah, you remember his name? Of course. Ah, yeah, he's great. Just super stressed about our move. When's the wedding? How many times have I told you? Sorry, we're always drunk when you ask. Oh, wow. So you're gonna keep asking me this? 4 months to go? Damn, that's almost here. It is. And I've got my access to, you know, to study and work abroad. Just trying to line up a job in the same place as me. It's all pretty uncertain at the moment, but it's exciting. Time is just flying by. God, this thing is strong. Good, isn't it? Homemade. Got it from my aunt. You know, it's funny. Maybe this will help. So after our thing ended, he and me, I was heartbroken and just mentally stuck with the idea of you. Oh, they were together! For a long while, I didn't think I'd ever be able to find anyone like you. And I was right. I didn't. But it was only when I accepted that you were you, unique, and allowed myself to let go of that. I was able to meet new people and see them for who they are. The things unique to them, their specific qualities. What made them, them. Not what I loved and missed about you, but something else, something different that I found I could also love. I had to let go of the idea of finding what I had with you again in someone else. Only then I was able to fall for someone again. I just had to make room for a different kind of beauty that was amazing in its own way, without trying to compare the two. Maybe you just need to do that. The past was amazing, unmatched. Maybe its time has now run out. And what comes next will never be what you had, but it could be amazing in its own way, no? Well, that's very true. I get it. I mean, I might be totally wrong in suggesting you let go of the most beautiful thing in your life, but it may be worth a shot. And what if I could have faith? Stick to it and fight for it, and find it again. A life that was spent in pursuit of it only to find it at the end. That would be worth it to me. To let go or to fight for it, there's only time enough for one. Okay, enough of this. Let's swim. Oh no! Don't have time. At the time, I've got to go and it's already sunset. You gotta go? Or why? The taxi's not here yet. You've even got a change of clothes in your bag. Come on, you bore. Don't let go. Jared! Jared! Hi, Jared. Welcome. Please don't let me swim. No! Swim to the red flag on the shore when you're ready to leave. Oh, God! Oh, God. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. This is... Oh, I'm feeling... Hiya! Hiya! Sterni, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, my God. Where am I flying? Not flying. Swimming to the red flag. Oh, God. The game sounds. Help. Run, Mimi! Yes, I want to leave. Dude, I don't like to be in deep water. I really don't want to. I see you don't have a lifeguard on this beach. Yeah. I don't want to. I know. I don't want to be in deep water. I'm scared. But the scenery is beautiful. And the conversations are really nice. It's like from movies, the camera perspective. I like this. But I can see the world is glitching a bit with the shadows. It's not optimized, that's for sure. We should be at his home again now to get new clothes. Or get ready for the party. Oh wait, we are gonna write the story or... Oh, I guess we're back again. That's a really nice neighborhood, not gonna lie. It's so quiet. I guess that's the party place. This is the house where he grew up, I guess. Ding dong! So you're finally here! Hi, Mom. What took so long? I thought you'd be here by 4 at latest. The papers weren't ready. Oh, and my bike broke down. Your bike? Is it okay? Are you okay? Oh, this is such a cozy house. Yes, no, I just meant it stopped and I had to take a taxi here instead. A taxi? You should have called. I would have sent Uncle. It's fine, Mom. I'm here now. And you remembered to get the papers right from Ethan's dad? Obviously, Mom. Got them right here. Okay, I'll stop fussing. Go upstairs and freshen up. I have left you a towel in your cupboard. Then come down and help me out with the dinner prep. Your friends will be here soon. Well, he doesn't seem like happy about it. Let's see. Some pictures. Can I go into this room? Look at. What is happening? Did I break something? Oh no. Okay, it's a scene. Oh, we're small again. Small. Sid, where are you? Come in, that rain isn't going to stop anytime soon. Oh, good old memories. Oh man. Come, I've made cold coffee for you. Cold coffee? Oh, he's running. Well, he's looking like a child. Cold coffee for a child? Questionable. Where am I running? Look at. The curtains are wobbling around when we were a child. Come on, come on, come on! Is he watching football? Goal! Yep, I had a feeling. Look at book. Darjeeling Heights. Nation bestseller. Gripping a true page turner, the cold, misty town of Darjeeling holds a secret. Maya Malhotra has the perfect life working as a psychiatrist, the city embodying with her understanding boyfriend, Raj Bedi. However, when she finds an old gun in her cellar, she begins to realize that things are not quite as they seem in the Malhotra family. Ooh, another thriller. Guess Mom's reading this one. Dude, the curtains are wobbling. Or maybe it's also the wind. So let's go upstairs, which is kind of hard. Is this my old room? Seems like it. It looks like a Xbox. Killer's Age. That was the game he was playing. Look at globe. Ah, the parachute's glow. Why did I never take this with me? Created that ice and I turned it into a lamp over a weekend. Pretty neat job, I think. Ah, beautiful. Oh, that's actually nice. Let's look at the books. 2069, Deliverance. What begins as another ordinary day ends. Well, it doesn't ever end technically. On this way to office as usual, John, still knackered from his late adventures the previous night, decides to switch his car to self-drive mode and take a nap on the driver's seat in the meantime. Well, that's very far in the future. Still haven't finished reading this one. I should take it home. Yoink. No, Mimi, don't run. Look at. I made my fondest memories here. I remember that summer holiday. It was always those lazy afternoons. Mom would be away at work. I'd be neglecting my studies, playing games, listening to music. Orange light streaming in through the curtains. The room would become a world itself. Ah, butterflies. What I wouldn't give to return to that time. Ah, freeze it. He's thinking a lot about the past. A lot. The cutscenes and the waiting time are way too long. What? Oh, it felt like weeks since Beck and Cyril had escaped the dungeon. They were exhausted, still carrying the injuries of their capture. Past as many memories. Yeah, definitely. It's been days since we escaped the dungeon. Where are we? She sat looking up there at the yellow trees as if their branches might point the way. Well, at least we're not short of drinking water. It'll take more than water to make this stop hurting. Am I walking? Okay, I'm walking now. What is that? Oh, a deer! A Patronus. Wait a moment, that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's an ancient forest spirit. I had no idea they still existed. We must be very deep in the forest now. It's so much Harry Potter! Yeah! Let's follow it. Surely he knows these woods better than we do. I was thinking, there's two, yeah. It's the Patronus of Snape. Severus Snape. Good night, Fox. Sleep well, please. Thank you so much for being here. Wow. This is looking great. Oh, there's so many spirits here. Welcome, stranger, to the Temple of Time. Not many wander here. You must have journeyed long and hard. We certainly have. Let me regale you with tales of our travels. But this place, it's the kind of thing I've always dreamed of finding. What is it? This is the Temple of Time. It is the place where time stops. Life outside does not affect the temple or with those within. Everything remains the same. Forever. What magic is this? Was this temple made in the days of the Old Kingdom? I do not know the kingdom of which you speak. The temple and those within are isolated from the rest of the world. Your lives, death, kings and kingdoms are unknowable to us. Rare travelers such as yourselves bring glimpses of the life outside, but that too is soon forgotten. It will be the same for you as long as you are here. You'll be shielded from the ills of the world as long as you dwell here. Astounding! I could spend an eternity here. Beck, wait! Weary travelers are welcome to stay as long as they please. Some never leave. You can return to where you left the world as if nothing had happened, and have no memory of the temple or your stay. I see you have wounds and injuries. Go see the healer at our temple. She will tend to them. Recover at leisure as time stands still. The Temple of No Time. Oh wow, this is looking so great. Look at this tree. Perhaps this is what pauses time? Beck, shouldn't we be hurrying onto the old mage? Harry, weren't you listening? Time has stopped. We do not need to hurry. We can leave when we're ready. The world and all its troubles will wait for us. Until then, this is a place of magic and wonder. This is what I've been seeking all my life, Cyril. Beck had a point. She had nothing to lose. Nothing would happen in the outside world while she was here. Maybe she could even recover her powers here. Cyril, this is even older than the Old Kingdom. This is my greatest discovery. How could I hurry past this? This was a special, beautiful place. She couldn't deny that. And she could almost feel the buzz of her powers again. I guess there's no harm in waiting here a little while. Precisely, we'll leave when we're satisfied. Visit the healer at the shrine. It'll do you the world of good. Oh, you look hurt. Sid, let me take a look at those wounds. Go rest on the bench by the tree. You'll be well again in no time. Okay. Oh! Huh? Another traveler, huh? Haven't seen one of you here in a while. What is this? And I've been here a long time. How long I cannot say, and one loses track of time when time stops. Are you stuck here? I have nothing to go back for. Our army was defeated when we returned home to our village. The enemy had burned it to the ground. I was the commander of the army. I made the decisions. I led my men to their doom. I couldn't face the king. He trusted me and I failed him. I wandered the woods for days until I stumbled upon this place. The priestess said I could stay here and recover for as long as I'd like, but my wounds have healed. But I cannot bear to return. There's nothing to return to. My family was killed when my village was raided. How long have you been here? it's like centuries, but there is no way to tell. When I return everything will be the same as it was, which makes it all the more difficult to leave. You have dwelt here centuries? Whom did you serve? I was under the service of Sir Wimond. The Sir Wimond? I know of only one, young Sir Wimond, son of the great Lord Osgard. It cannot be. What is it? I don't believe it, Sir Wimond, the glorious ruler of the Old Kingdom. This knight here is the commander of the King's Royal Army. I've read so many stories about him. I've dreamed about those knights. I cannot believe I'm actually... But all those stories, how he was much older in them. And young Sir Wimond? This must be before the great conquest that created the Old Kingdom. But if he's here, then I'm not quite sure of all this works. And if we're here today with my knowledge of the history of the Old Kingdom, he must have felt eventually no? Add him to your party. I wish I could, Josh. I think he's very powerful, even though he's looking like a mummy. I guess. Well, he's here for a long, long time then. The girl woke up from her deep slumber. It felt to her as if she had traversed the length of the universe and lived multiple lifetimes in her sleep. In her dreams, she relived the best times of her life when she had her magic. And the dreams felt so real, she could have sworn she'd gone back in time. Here, she was happy again. She knew she had the time and that she didn't need to leave until she wanted to. In fact, she almost had trouble remembering what it was she wanted to leave for. She could stay here a bit longer. I wonder how Beck is getting along. She said as she went looking for him. Beck! Oh, he's above here. Beck? The priestess said that once we leave this place, we'll forget about it forever. Oh, my greatest discovery, and I won't even remember it? Knowing that, how can I leave? All I ever wanted was to relive the glorious days of the Old Kingdom, the knights, the queens, the magic. And what we found here is even more ancient. It's like we've traveled in time. Who knows what other travels we'll meet here? Maybe you could take something from here. But I wouldn't even remember where it was from. I wouldn't know its significance. I guess we could stay here a little longer. Just a little longer. I might have gained an idea from this to our audiobook. Oh yeah? Excited to hear then. We have nothing to lose and much to gain. But when does it end? There is no end and no beginning here. It was tempting. Reliving her best days and her magic through her dreams here might be almost as good as regaining them. She decided they could afford to stay for a while longer. Her dreams were calling her again. Oh, I sure could use a nap. Let's go back to the bench, I guess. Oh, rabbit. Let's rest a bit. The girl woke up from a deep slumber. In her dreams, she vividly lived through her memories, through times of beauty and magic. It almost felt like the real thing. It was the closest she'd felt to it in a long time. The temple now felt like home to her. She almost felt like she'd been here forever, like she'd been here, born here. She had no motivation, no reason to leave. There was something about her being important. Someone was chasing her. But what did she care about who she was if she was just happy here? Nobody was in danger except her, and here she was safe. This is like a place, like the metaphor for his old home. But once you're leaving, he can't go back anymore because the house is just sold. She was supposed to meet someone about her powers, about how she could get them back. But here at the temple, it felt to her that she already almost still had them. A few more days and she might actually recover her powers. And if not, she could at least eternally dream about them, and that was almost as good as the real thing. If she had left, she might lose that forever too, with no way back. She could just stay and live in her dreams and memories. But then there is no progress, and you're just gonna be stuck here forever. I don't know if this is actually better. It's like an inception by going deeper into the dream. Yes, you can be there forever, but you're just not living the life anymore, not the real one, at least. Temple of Time. Oh yeah, I forgot that we were still in this room. Damn, Mom will be waiting. Better get a move on. Got the towel. So can now change clothes using the cupboard. Ah, okay, but I don't mind. Bed. Good night. Aww. A lot of lazy afternoons were spent here, staring at the ceiling, listening to music when I should have been studying, discovering Starfish for the first time and other similar bands. Sometimes at night I felt I could lie down and hear and think about the universe and its mysteries forever. She's on the bed. Horrible, right? Horrible. Unacceptable. Its music was always with me. Clothes at home? Josh, what are you saying? Look at Killer's age poster. I mean, what? I remember how different the vibe of this game was when it came out. Josh, too many information. I didn't have a good enough PC at the time, but even playing it a year later blew my mind. Reminds me of me when I actually bought Skyrim, but I couldn't play it because my PC was too bad. Everyone loved the sequel, but this one is underappreciated gem. Man, I think I'll listen to the soundtrack later today while working on the application. Look at the books. We'll leave you shaken, gone. One morning in Devon, Robert Donaldson and his wife Flora witness a crime, and they know their lives will never be the same again. He also begins to become obsessed with the enigmatic new neighbor, Maud Raymond. I quite enjoyed reading this one. And look at the computer. Poor old PC became obsolete once I got my laptop a few years ago. It's been cast aside and forgotten ever since. That's where I played my early favorites until I got my Gamebox 300. And where I wrote my first little stories. Great memories. Then let's go down again. Hello, old bathroom. Mom seems to have stocked up the bathroom with a new toothbrush and everything, even though she's moving out tomorrow. Better hurry up and take a shower. Not much time to waste. Okay, guys, you have to close your eyes now. It's okay. We are fresh now. Oh. God, do you hear the sizzling sound? This is making me so incredibly hungry. Oh my god. Where can I go down? Oh, here. I didn't see. Oh, I'm so hungry now. Oh my god, do you hear that? Even though those are shrimps, right? I guess I would also eat this now. Oh, can you put the clothes in for a wash? Put yourself in as well. Give them a normal wash for 15 minutes. The machine's not been packed yet? No, it's still under the staircase. The packers will be here in the morning tomorrow. They'll take care of everything. Alright. Did you just take a shower and put the old clothes back on? Yeah, you did. So we're gonna wash the clothes. Where? Washing machine. Oh, over here. Power. 50 minutes. Normal. Quick wash. Normal. I need to input the right settings first. What? And water level. Oh, wait. No, again. Mom said normal wash for 15 minutes. Okay. And water level at least 15. 15 what? Water at least medium. Okay, medium? Ah, okay, I found it. Medium. What? Wash. Done. Okay, that was fast. Thanks. Oh, it's 6:30. Your friends will start arriving soon. Stay here, help me out, and tell me what's been going on. How's the book coming along? We're working on an application for a grant, right? When do you need to send that? Tonight, actually. I'm not gonna lie towards my mom. Nah. Oh, and are you done with it already? No, I'm a bit short of ideas and inspiration. Do you want to go work on it now? I'll handle all this. Nah, I'll do it after the party. The deadline's not until 2 a.m. tonight. Alright, if you're sure. I just want to tackle it once and for all after the party. I don't want to think about it right now. I love the Tower of Yesterday, you already know that. Whenever I read it, I think my son wrote that. I'm a very proud mother. You're natural, you have a flair for characters, you really understand human nature. You've always been able to see the magic in the world, and that really shows in the book. Yeah, it's a little difficult to feel that in magic now. It'll come, have faith. Oh, you know, Uncle Savio's shop is closing. They're packing up and moving out as well, closer to their family. Oh, can you believe it? They've been here since before you were born. Good timing at the very least. I'd have to go to the superstore on the main road if I was still staying here. Luckily, there's a big superstore right below the new flat, the one I'm moving to. Mrs. Sharma does all her monthly shopping there. You get everything, even meat and vegetables. It'll be perfect for me. That's great. We're not very talkative, huh? So, how does it feel coming back here after all this time? It's a bit special, yeah. Some of the old memories are strong because I haven't been here for a while, didn't override them. And well, home is home. Always feels more comfortable. And how does it feel now I'm leaving? I guess it's a little depressing. Really? Oh, well, you shouldn't have come earlier, no? Stayed a few days. It's not that, it just... Like, you left me a neatly folded towel and a new toothbrush still unpacked. That was sort of sad in a way, I don't know why. Maybe because it's cozy, but it's not the same because we're packing up and leaving tomorrow. Don't like things changing, I don't know. I didn't know you felt that way, no, I'm sad. Nah, don't take it so seriously, that's just me talking in my over-elaborate way. What about you? How do you feel about leaving? You lived here longer than I have, and by yourself for the last year or so. Oh, there are lots of memories here, a lot of great memories. And your father's memories everywhere in this house. But I guess comes a time when you feel that just living with those memories and not seeing anything new, it holds you back. Well, life's not over yet, you know. Of course not. Hopefully I can make some lovely new memories. Do you get doubtful about it though? Whether it's the right decision? Oh yes, it'd be hard not to. But I know what staying here for the rest of my life would be like. So the only thing holding me back is fear of the unknown. I don't want to be afraid. Oh, Sid, can you call up Dawit and order some rice? Can I get this mama now? Just spotted we don't have enough for tonight. Yeah, of course. The number's next to the phone. Ask them to deliver 2 bowls. Got it. Where's the phone? Ah, the phone is over here. No. Oh, it's here. Never mind. So I'm gonna call now. 267-3019. Rice. Oh god, I'm so hungry. Hello, Dawit Multi-Cuisine Restaurant? Hi, yes, I wanted to place an order for 2 bowls of plain rice for home delivery. Yes, of course, what's your address? House number 12, Gulmoar Road. Okay, sir, someone will be there in 20 minutes. Great, thanks. Thank you, sir. Look at on the left, chicken, sweet corn, oh, hot and sour chicken soup. Oh my god. Oh, my stomach. I'm not gonna say how much I eat today. Ach, man. Oh, fuck, my stomach is hurting now. Leaked. Knappers, what is this? What is this on the hat? Ah, are those flowers? Smart girl's so cutie. Alright, we ordered some rice. Hi, Knappers. Should be here in 20 minutes. Great. Oh, this sound is making me hungry. I wonder how Dad would have felt about selling the place. Did you ever discuss the possibility? Not really, no. We never had a reason to. But he was never one to put up with a situation if it didn't make him happy. I think he'd understand my decision. It's no good being tied down because of all the memories, is it? Especially with him gone now. And all my money is tied up on this house. This way I can retire with a little nest egg. It should have supported me very well. Plus, the new flight is very convenient. Sometimes you have to take your foot off firm, ground the climb higher, don't you think so? Good morning, Dabbers. Speaking of moving, aren't you a little stressed about it with everything being out in the open and unpacked? Oh, I am. You have no idea. But these people, the movers, they specifically said, Madam, don't worry about packing anything. We'll do it all properly organized and everything. So I said, okay, if that's how they do things. I still pack my personal things though. Acha, can you put out the plates from the cabinet, the one with the phone? Just put them out of for now. We'll set up the table later. And get the red bowls out too. Wait, what? What should I do? Something with bowls. I shouldn't run here. Can you say that again? Just ate. I'm so hungry now. This is very dangerous for me. Maybe double decker. Oh, what are you writing, Knappers? I can't read this. You're so mean. Okay. Do you guys want me to stop stream? Oh my god, was soll das? Please. I need to get bowls or what was it? I can't. What is this? I can't. What am I doing here? I'm getting lost in this house. I'm actually also. Can you make me food, newbie, please? I'm still streaming. Please. Go to the kitchen, make me food. Thank you. Arigato. You guys, I know my appetite is just dead. What does Mama want from me? It's your fault, guys. You're just talking about food. I don't think I'm gonna get the bowls here, right? No. No. Talk to me, baby. Mama, I'm stupid. I don't know. What do you want again? Open. Wait. Here. And then I should cook some delicious food and bring it. Oh, God. Yeah. Please. Oh, alcohol. Van Dammers. What? Mississippi whiskey. Ew. No, thank you. Actually, wait, what am I doing? Why did I put this over there? What do I do with the bowls? On the desk? Bring them here, keep them on the kitchen shelf on the side. Kitchen shelf on the side? Place bowls. Alright, can you fold these up with the nachos next to you? Oh! Done! Great, keep the bowls on the table. Dude. Just do it. Why is he always asking? Oh, and put the fruit bowl on the fridge. We'll need the space. That's it for now. By the way, yeah? What happened to that girl of yours? Aishwarya, yes. Such a sweet girl. She spoke so politely when I called her up for tonight's party. Why did you not continue things with her? Because I'm an idiot. I really want to say that. I really want to say that. Because I'm an idiot. Don't talk about yourself like that. She was good for me, I know that. But you live and you learn mostly too late. You're 100% right about that, Sid. Why don't you see if she'd like to try it again? She's getting married, Mom, in a few months. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Well, make sure you don't let the next one get away whenever that happens. You're getting older after all. Have you met anyone recently? Oh my god, the pressure is real. That's enough, Mom. I'm stressed out already. Alright, but think about things outside of work too. There's more to life than just that. Yes, I know. Also, what the fuck, just 4 chicken wings? Man, Gnabbers, I think those are shrimps, actually. Ah, well, that has to be her. Could be that food too. Could be. I'm so hungry, I'm starving. Hi! Hey, right on time, obviously. I got cake. Cake! So this is my ex-girlfriend. Hello? Hi, Auntie. All set for tomorrow? Or maybe I haven't packed anything. Oh yeah, the packers will take care of that. No need to worry. Can I help you with anything? The chopping maybe? This sounds like my mother. Oh no, is she also putting you under pressure? Oh no, Des. Oh no. Oh no, no. What a timing. Don't worry, I've got it. Tell me what needs chopping. I got it. Oh, telephone. We're socializing now. Hello? Sir, where do you have to come? Don't you have the address? Yes, sir. I'm on my narrow road. There was a shop at the turn. Oh, you're at the back. Hold on, I'm coming. On the back? Oh, here. Ah, this is the house. Yeah, you had to take the next turn. Well, what the hell's going on, man? Why'd you wake me up in the middle of the night? Hey, dude. Shh, keep it down. Mom's sleeping. Dude, I messed up. I was trying to approach Sarah in class today. I didn't know what to say though, so she left her seat and I panicked and stole her book. What? Don't laugh, dude. I need to give it back. But how do I do that without looking like a creep? What were you thinking? What was the desired outcome? I don't know. I wasn't thinking. Anyway, I have a plan, but I need your support. I'm going over to her place and I'm gonna toss the book onto her balcony. Wait, what? Don't question it, man. I've spent all day thinking about the best possible solution. It'll be like nothing ever happened. Then she'll wake up and see it tomorrow and she'll probably think she dropped out of here and forget about it. This is a shitty plan. But I can't come, man. What if my mom wakes up? It's late. Come on, dude. Alright, but shh, quiet. Sir? Totally normal, right? Huh? Sir, are you okay? How much? That was a nice memory. 200, sir. Here you go. Thanks. That was a nice memory, yeah? Got the rice? Lovely things. Yo, yo, yo! Hey, where's AJ? No idea. He wasn't at his place when we went to pick him up. Hello, Auntie. Hello, Mom. Hey, Aish. Hello, so good to see you, boys. Hey, you guys. Said Aish, join them, please. Thanks for the help. And then? And then he just texted 1 minute. 200 for ice. Oh, it's rupees. Rupees, yeah. Then he just texted 1 minute. That's it. Yeah, so we called him again. He cut the call. And he texts, bro. It's just AJ being AJ. Always late. I hope he's okay. Should we call his parents? What? No, Mom. I think he's with Sarah. He should have known. He'll be here. Should we start with the drinks? Yes. Alcohol. Should we draw? Yeah, let's do it. Well, there he is. That better him. Hey, come in, man. We were just talking about you. Sorry about the delay. Hello, Auntie. Sorry I'm late. That's okay. Are you fine? Yes, of course. Did you guys fight? No, dude. Wait, I'll get us drinks first. Nothing for me. Need to wake up tomorrow. Come on, Auntie. Last day. All right, sit. Well, you could convince her very fast, huh? A little wine? Yes, thanks. A little wine? Oh, I'm so hungry. Where's my mouse? Here. Pick up. I'm gonna pick up everything. Glasses. Okay, here we are. Do we need more? Holy shit, I'm picking up everything. Oh! How am I even wearing this? Oh, look at those cocktails, dude. Just take everything. Oh, this one is looking great with the kiwi. Cheers to memories, home, or new adventures. New adventures. Were you supposed to ask what they want? I have no idea. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. To new adventures. That's the spirit. Yeah. Go on, AJ. You were saying? Nah, I was saying nothing. It's all cool, man. Sarah is? His girlfriend, yes. They've been together 5 years now. Oh, wow. How did it start? It was hilarious. AJ turns up at Sid's place in the middle of the night. Well, huh? And he's like, I stole Sarah's book in class. I don't know what to do. His grand plan was to sneak outside her house and to toss it into her balcony. But first he needed Sid for support, so he asked him to sneak out with him. Well, I guess we're just going to reveal everything, aren't we? And then? Well, they got to her place. AJ took aim and tossed the book. But as soon as he did that, her dad stepped out from the other balcony. Oh. Okay. Yeah, but then he said, what are you doing tossing books in the middle of the night? And have you ever heard of something called the front door? I loved this part. I love this part. That brought the whole household out. Sarah stepped out in her balcony, confused to see her books lying on the floor. Her mom and sister came out as well. But her dad's cool once he knew that they were friends. He invited AJ and Sid inside for a hot cup of tea. Yeah, it turns out he couldn't sleep that night either. He was happy to chill with us a bit. And that is what impressed Sarah. I don't know, she said she thought it was a brave or something. She said it was stupid and funny. Same thing, she also said cute, I remember that. Why, that is some adventure. Yeah, I mean, that was the only time I snuck out the house, honestly. Relax it, we all had our adventures, just as long as you stay safe. Alright, I just need to see how the chicken's coming along. Knabbers, you were right, those are not shrimps, they were chickens. 4 chickens for how many people? 6, nice. You kids sit and eat, help yourself to more drinks. I'll help you, Auntie. I've been getting into cooking recently, might pick up a few tricks. Ooh. So what am I gonna do now? Talk. Next, he just add a little bit of water so that it just doesn't dry up. Fascinating. Oh, this is looking delicious. It's looking like chili con carne. Yo! What are you thinking about? Remember back when we'd all just met and had started going out? Ethan, Rohan, and I would turn up at your doorstep every 3rd day and start sweet-talking your mom to let you come with us. I also did sneak out from the... You did? Was it because you were grounded, or was it because it was night? Des! I never did this. Dude, I also never missed school. I'm such a boring person. Because it was late. And what did you do in the night then? When did you come back? Ronald! You cheeky boy! Auntie, how are you? We were on our way to dinner and we were wondering if Sid could also come. Yep. And your mom would be like, take him, I have no issues. But you'd be the one coming up with the excuse and being fuzzy. Sounds like me. I missed school once because my parents wanted me to. Really? Why? To make holidays earlier? It does. Was it to see a girl? Oh my god, Tess. She'd be like, take him outside. He's cooped up in his room with his books and his games all day. Just bring him back safely. We almost always ignored that last one. Almost? You always had a great time when you did step out. Of course. It was just like getting you past the threshold of the front door was the important part. After that, you were a different person, like a spell had been lifted. I changed though. Yeah, after the first year, you were the one calling us up. How come? I don't know perspective. I realized I was getting the same amount of work done anyways. I didn't want to lose out on all the time we had together. It's limited. But the past year. Yeah, I mean, work hasn't been great. So I became a hermit again, made sacrifices. I don't know if that was the right thing to do. It's confusing, man, the balance. You're confusing. Can't argue with that. My father was at a flat. I see. Okay. Yeah, fair. Messe. I see. And that was the only time you missed it? No. I never did this. There was no reason. I like to learn. Oh my god, who's this Mimi? This is a great picture. You guys have so much history together. You definitely do. You know, it's a pity all 5 of us never got to hang out as much as we should have. You and I ended things about the same time you started meeting Ethan again. And then you met these guys. Looks like the past 2 years have been really fun. Wish I'd been around for it. I'm happy for you that you met them. You have a tendency to withdraw into your own world, which is great. But I was worried that it was gonna go too far after I left. I'm happy things turned out so differently from what I expected. Yeah, I definitely got lucky. I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna speak with everyone. She also sneaked out and we went to the Silt stargazing. Oh, that sounds so nice, Des. Oh my god, that sounds incredibly nice. So I drove up to the International Industry Fair and met with my father. We spent some time there and drove back. Did you like it? Sup, dude? You remember that birthday party of yours? I mean, is it something you wanted to do, Epsicade? I guess so. Or maybe 10 or something? Good old memories. Oh, look at the cake! It wasn't this garden. We spent the whole day here, just food, drinks, and running around. I remember waking up the morning so excited for the party. It was such a long time ago down. Wasn't that the one when you and your family climbed over the back wall to surprise everyone? Yep. And your dad had baked a cake himself. A lot of cream and chocolate. Oh! And he'd painted on some strawberries with the icing. We thought they were real. It's 2D strawberry. 2D strawberries. I was just thinking, I haven't been friends with anyone else that long. People move on, they change. And we stopped meeting for a while after your dad and everything. I was in my own world after that. We lost touch in our teens and a bit of college. But then that football group happened and we met these guys. It's been good that past 5-6 years. It's been good. Funny, I'm feeling grateful for the past few years when, well, they're almost over. It was pretty cool, yeah? Then it was worth it. We're all moving on with our lives now. We'll meet whenever possible. Yeah, it will be different though. Yeah. Sid, can you help me out clearing the table, please? Once you're done, take the dinner plates from the counter and place them on the table. Got it? Okay. Clear table. Oh, that was fast. What is she cooking now? And what's next? Oh! I'm walking inside the table. What happened to the chicken wings? I think they're in just the soup, I think. Cooking everything, I guess. Because we had nachos first. Oh my god. The chicken needs a little more time on the gas, but dinner's almost ready. You see? It's not ruined, dude. No. It's not ruined. Can't wait. I would eat everything now. Oh, hey, Rohan. You were about to tell me about your scuba classes. Oh, yeah. How was the first class today? It was amazing, seriously. I think this is it, guys. This is the one. You always say that. No, this time I felt it. I've always looked at Sid and how his work is a part of him, how much it means to him, and how it fulfills him. I thought something that involves a lot of people and activity, event management, would do that for me. But when I dove into the ocean, swam underneath, and saw the late evening sunlight illuminate the water, it was like nothing I've ever felt before. It was new and familiar at the same moment, like it was meant for me. The whole process, riding out the ocean on the boat, strapping up, driving out, diving out together from the boat, was so damn peaceful, so much fun. The people I was with were so chill too. And underwater is a whole different story. The whole time I didn't think about anything in the future, about what career this was going to lead to, or what worries I had. My brain was completely in the moment. And that was it. Being in the now. That's a different zone, man. Damn! That sounds amazing. We should try it at some time. Definitely. Exciting, dude. Hopefully this is the one you've been looking for. Hopefully it is. But even if it isn't, I don't know. We'll see. It feels perfect in the moment. Let's see where it leads. It's so good that you kids think about these things and are open to different careers and experiences. Auntie, we'd rather do anything but what's expected of us. You know, how we were in school, you would never catch us studying in class. Hey, speak for yourself. I'm glad it's worked out for all of you, and that you like what you do. When we were young, we didn't even know you could pick and choose what suited you or follow a passion. Hobbies were left behind. We did what we had to do or what was expected of us. Auntie, but you've had an amazing career with your school too. Oh yes, I'm proud of everything I was able to do there, but who knows what I would have chosen if I had the choice. Oh, the chicken should be ready now. She said, could you please bring it here? All right, it's time. Children, dinner's ready. Come. Monkey asked at me. Be careful, it's heavy. Oh, relax, Mama got it. I'm a big boy. Oh God, that looks amazing. Thank you, Aishwarya. I'm going to miss your cooking, Auntie. Well, I'm only moving to an apartment. I'm not going anywhere far. You kids are so welcome anytime. Of course, but it's just that I might not be here for too long. I might, but I might not. I don't really know yet. I don't go anywhere, dude. Why do you need to move? What are you planning? I've been thinking of moving to a bigger city to see a faster paced life and to work in a busier place with more opportunities. Do not understand why anyone would want that. Well, I just want to try it out, get a different perspective on things. I don't want to have only had a single view of life. That's a wise way of looking at it. And I can always return if things don't work out, you know? That never happens. Well done, that would mean I made the right decision. Anyways, I've not decided yet. The part that excites me also scares me. What if the pace of life there swallows me up and I don't get time to paint and stuff? Call it an expert maybe. I think it could be worth a shot. If you don't try it now, it may keep bothering you. And then years later you'll end up trying it out anyways, just to get rid of the feeling of doubt. I guess then everyone's moving on, aren't they? Aish getting married and moving abroad. Ethan's gonna move away. Rowan's going to get into his diving stuff, and that's going to mean he'll move too. There aren't as many opportunities here. And Sid, it's like he isn't here even when he's here. Hey! He has a point though. We're not gonna meet this way very often for much longer. The road trips are definitely gonna get fewer. Responsibilities, marriage. Sid, maybe you did a point earlier today. It's not gonna be carefree like before. Come on, man, we still have time. We should all go on another trip soon. Yeah, we should. What's all this? He's right, all we have is now. Sid, I don't know what you've added in my drink. It's strong as hell. I feel I'm gonna say real dumb stuff now. But that's what we have, man. Today, that's all we have. Nothing lasts anyway, and you know what? We should be cool with that. This is dumb, but you know, when I was a kid, I really wanted to be someone famous. I think everyone has wanted that at some point, and most people do throughout their lives. It's a great ego boost, but the thought of being forgotten after you're dead, that's really scary. Actually not. No, it's actually not scary for me. And plus, I'm gonna die at some point. But but then I still got the Watts here, right? That's actually funny. But I don't care. I actually don't care, but the Watts are nice, I guess. So I wanted to be some sort of sports star. A basketball player maybe, or a musician. They're always remembered and honored after they die. But for how long? What about the mediocre ones? It's like the average person continuously thinking about this dead celebrity. So then I think, well, who's still talked about? I realized it was religious leaders and politicians, people that had brought about huge changes in the world like Gandhi, Buddha, Jesus. Dude, I can't be Jesus. And will even they be remembered forever? Thousands of years from now, maybe? Millions? If humanity and the planet somehow exist on? I doubt it. Like, time is endless. Eventually, everything will be forgotten and washed away. There is no point struggling against that. So the only thing that made sense to me after that was to give up the struggle and forget about all of that. To be okay with being forgotten and just focus on the present, no past, no future now. Like what Rowan said about his diving experience. That's it, man. Nah, man. The thought of forgetting, of being forgotten, that scares the hell out of me. Sorry, I'm drunk. Hi, drunk. I'm Rohan. Nah, I feel you, man. I get what you're saying. Thanks, man. Auntie, tell us about your moving plans. Are you excited? Wait. We'll get to that. But first, ice cream. Ice cream! Oh, Auntie gets us. This is such a pain right now. So can you gather the plates and keep them in the sink? We'll wash them later. Yeah, Mom. Look at my head. I'm picking up everything. Thanks. Oh, they're having ice cream now. More food. Oh, dude, I would be done with the first one. Got it? So, Auntie, you must be excited for tomorrow, nah? What prompted the plan? Well, since I retired a year ago, I barely have had a social life. It gets a little lonely here with Sid having moved out too, which is, of course, a good move for him. And I'm surrounded by so many memories here. I feel they hold me back in some ways, all alone, thinking about the past. This new place I'm moving to, all my friends live there. It's got all these facilities. Life will be a lot more convenient there, especially as I get older. It's hard to take care of this house mostly by myself. Going to the new apartment will free me up from so many responsibilities, get me closer to my friends. It could be a whole new beginning for me. I have a lot of years still left to live. I want to do all the things I've always wanted to. I love that, Auntie. I'm excited for you. That is really cool. Glad you're getting a new start. Auntie's right, though. Yeah, she's right. But, you know, she got the money. She's going to get the money out of this house, and then she can just move on. I wish I could do the same. I wish I could just get a new apartment. I hope I'm this enthusiastic about making big changes in my life when I'm older, too. Did you be coming up with your 10,008 career or hobby idea? Look at those wobbly curtains. I actually said the same numbers, but I guess it's because it's windy. I could imagine that. Next year? Idiots. Alright, I'll just clean up. Now, Auntie Sid and I will take care of this. Won't we, Sid? Huh? I'll make my special coffee and Sid will clean up the place. Dude, they even have coffee now! Oh, yeah, Mom, don't worry about it. Alright, the sugar is in the top of left cupboard and the... Don't worry, Auntie. I've got it. Sid will help me out. You just relax. Okay, I will. Oh, and just a small cuppa for me. Is that okay? They have been wobbly the whole time. Yeah, the whole game is a bit wobbly. Of course. Come, Ethan, Rowan. Let's sit in the living room. AJ, come. And with this said, I'm gonna stop now. Thank you very, very much for watching.